You don't?
Maybe I should just quit. Just quit in general.
Fair assessment, Derek.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have a Masterwork No Qual dagger now.
Alright, whenever you guys are ready. I'm not fussed since I just got home. If there's anything you guys need to do, then go ahead and do it.
Well, I had that.
I think.
I did the thing last week for all my spells, so I didn't hear any objections to any of the ones I had listed there. So,
I'm gonna get some drinks. I'll be right back.
and there's all my spellcraft checks in there too.
What the heck?
You want
I got
anything to
lucky
drink,
to-
Pluto?
No, I'm good. I already got
Okay.
already got something to drink.
Why isn't the title changed? I changed it. Shenanigans. Oh, Twitch is a confusing
That's
program.
funny, this group is a little heavy on casters too.
For now. Just give me a moment.
Oh, you're still a caster.
You're like, no, I can change this. Get my character killed.
I will die. Safa will come back.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, and Pluto, I did actually replace the filter in Brita.
Oh, really? So it's actually like it's not just tap water then. Well, it's mostly still tap water, but it's actually gonna be filtered. Interesting. You should have like not told me though, and then see if I'd be able to tell the difference.
How often do you drink from it?
Not terribly often, but
Kind of, yeah, that was my thought.
I should get Craft Wonders item next level. I think that's a good idea.
Were we in
know.
town, right?
We were still
Yeah,
in.
you guys are in Riddleport.
Hell?
Yeah, we were just about to leave Riddleport because okay, so like we had like a week pretty much in Riddleport before
Yep.
we leave to go to Elfland. I don't remember the name
So
of the
anything
forest.
you
but
guys want to do in Riddleport, go ahead and do that.
Right. So that's why I had like a thing already where I picked out all the different spells that I was gonna have like a Raxi spell shopping list basically. So like I said, I didn't hear anything about any of the spells I had in there, so I'm assuming they're okay. I actually got a damage spell, guys. Are you excited?
Oh.
Where was the spell at?
Posted on Roll20. Like in the forum thing, and then I have like you can see
Wait,
also
what
there's another
spell?
spell list there in the chat here because I put all the
Yeah,
spellcraft
that's all.
checks. So most of them are just like standard stuff. Like in the forum posts, like any of the ones that were like not core, basically, I posted links to them in the SRD, which were like all level 1
Yeah,
spells, I
that
think.
should be fine.
And then maybe ice spears, I think. Yeah, I can hit people with cold damage and then do a CMB check to knock them down.
I can blind like half our party.
All at the same time?
No.
Oh, okay. You take like the
Just
single
when they're
target.
wearing their cursed wondrous items.
Okay.
Wow.
And I can blind any drow we encounter.
I mean, I can do that too with glitter dust, so I mean that's pretty cool.
I think it's actually more like dazzle, but you know, whatever. Daylight's a useful spell.
Yeah, especially if we fight more shadow demons. I guess I could have taken it. The biggest reason why I didn't is because it's an evocation
Oh,
spell,
shit.
and I have to use 2 spell slots, so I actually don't think I can prepare it even if I had it. I think technically speaking, Because I have a. Let me double check that. I think I only have. Yeah, I can't I couldn't actually take daylight yet because I only have one level 3 slot, and then my bonus level 3 slot, which has to be conjuration. So yeah, I technically can have 2 prepared, but since one has to be conjuration, I can't actually prepare any evocation level 3 spells. I can do it at next level though. When I get to next level, I'll have an additional one, so I can do it then. Although I don't know that I will.
Did anybody need anything specific that I need to facilitate?
Nope.
I think just the spells was all I was gonna get. That puts me at like right around 1,000 gold, but there's not really anything I don't need to buy for that price right now. I said I think I might take craft wondrous item next level, but I don't have it yet, so I can't do any crafting either.
Nope, I'm
Any
all ready to go.
information then that you guys need to ask the DM? Because I know it was like a week that we skipped.
When do I become a great and powerful
I think
dragon?
we're going to Elfland.
That's right. I learned mount specifically for that, so I didn't have to buy a horse. I can just be like, I cast a horse that.
How
Oh,
do you
that's what
ride
you did.
a mount?
Side saddle, of course.
Ride it. Yeah.
Very
There's
carefully.
no rules to say. There's no rules to say Merfolk can't ride a horse.
You just
I
sit
actually made that as
sideways
like a-
on it and hold on tight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'd just be sitting sideways. I'm
Seatbelt
guessing.
yourself in.
I'm just curious, yeah, how you. But anyway,
Yeah, no, that's the only thing I can think of is just sitting like side saddle effectively.
Secret, didn't you try to argue with me that you couldn't side saddle as a mermaid, like when I wanted to play one?
was that Derek?
Yeah, maybe he's having headset issues. I'm not really sure.
No, it was a vent issue.
Okay.
No, I was having.
Impossible!
I have
Vent is
four
perfect.
I have 4 USB ports on the front of this computer that Max gave me. Literally, only one of them works.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
Yay!
I did that to my computer too. None of my USB
How do
ports
you even-
work in the front anymore.
How? How does that happen?
I don't know. The CD drive also doesn't work because it doesn't have a cable, so there's probably a missing cable in there.
Mantis was
Oh,
here when
provide
2 of
my
them went
power.
out. I plugged my computer
like,
back
take those
in
out for his
and
new
it started
computer?
smoking.
I don't know.
Oh, plugging your
There's
computer into
smoke.
smoking is no good.
Yeah.
That sounds really bad.
I lost 2 USB ports that day. And then 2 later, the ones that were next to it, they went out like 6 months later or something.
I just know I'm gonna ask
That
him when it gets on what the hell happened to these.
Okay, yeah, for the most part, I remember what happened and what we're doing.
Well then, it's up to you guys to start making your way there. I can move you to a map that shows you, well, I guess your way there, sort of.
Wait, were we going the Crying
Okay,
Leaf?
let's
Settled
go
on,
to
like,
the map.
A group.
It's north
Yeah,
of
we're going to
Frisia,
Crying
right?
Leaf to take the journals to Viana.
Okay. Ooh, I'm excited. I've never been the crying leaf about it, but I know about it. English is hard. Anyways.
I know nothing about Crying Leaf.
Oh.
I'm
right.
probably
Yeah,
going to
new-
play this character that has a shit ton of charisma, like a character with like 7 charisma today.
Do you want to trade characters today?
No thanks.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you guys on a map of Arisia.
My blood is just slowing me down extra much.
Extra munch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are we going?
Crying leaf to the north?
Ronnie Forest? Is
Yeah.
that where we're
Yep,
going?
you guys are going to the Morani Forest, and you want to go to
Okay.
a. There's a village or something in it called Crying Leaf.
It's like right
It's
at the
not
edge
marked
of it.
on the. It's more like in the middle of it.
Okay. I think this is like also some elf town too.
Yeah, we
That's
have a map of
Chilwynvi.
that, don't we?
Yeah, Chelwinvian. Oh yeah, we have a map of it.
That's
Or
the
do we have
big
a map of
city.
something else?
Yeah, you guys have a map of that place.
Where
Yeah, with, like,
people think
there.
that or our friend thought the drow are coming from. I'm just calling them drow because it's shorter than dark elves.
Because he said it looked like it was like troop movement or positioning or something along the lines.
Yep.
Okay. So let's see, how long is that going to take us to get there then? By horse.
About 3 days.
Okay. And we can't take boat, because there's freaking mountains in the way. So, I
Correct.
guess we're doing that. Wait, do I really need this spell? I don't think I need this spell. So I'm just picking up which spells I want to get for... Oh yeah, I can do that one.
All right. Well, you guys start to journey out.
Yep. Mount for me lasts for 12 hours, so yeah, probably a single cast of that will be all I need, and maybe a second cast if we travel for like a particularly long time. Especially if I use an arcane reservoir point to extend the duration. Can I actually let me double check that? Would that arcane reservoir? Yeah, because it'd be able to treat it as one caster level higher, so that would give me an extra 2 hours. It's like I couldn't remember how that worked. I was like, it doesn't just add like one round to it. I hope. Like I get 12 hours in one round. That'd be pretty funny. So yeah, I'm gonna use that to travel. I don't know what everyone else is doing, but if nothing else, even if we're going by foot, at least that makes it so Araxi can keep up with everyone else without slowing down the party. So
I think I'm just going by foot.
Yeah, I don't
So
have a problem with that.
they'll probably make it
I
take a
don't
little bit
trust
longer then.
horses.
Okay. I guess we're going on foot then, but I'm using mount just because that's the most efficient way for me to not slow everyone down.
Okay.
You could summon a crab mount.
We've talked about that.
Crab battle.
And just have it be like exactly like mount, but skinned as a crab, I guess.
Yeah.
I still have one
Gets claw
permanent.
attacks.
Oh no, that was a
It-
gift. Okay.
As secondary attacks, though. Just like the horse.
It walks sideways instead of straight forwards.
Uh-huh. How does he get
Or
around?
you could
only be able
summon
to
you could
survive.
summon a seahorse, and then it would just fall over and flop around useless.
Nah.
Yeah, I suppose.
There's a name for those. They're called hippocampi.
Oh yeah, if they were the those are the actual like horses of the sea, though.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that's what Pluto tries, or Araxi tries to summon a real horse, and ends up summoning a hippocampus.
Probably the
Like,
first
well,
time I tried doing it
this
before we
is
left.
useful.
But I got it figured out before we left, so don't worry about it. This is why I learned this spell a week ago. Was so that I had time to make sure I didn't screw it up when I actually needed it. Also, at the start of the day, I'm going to cast Secluded Grimoire, one of my other new spells, which will, basically, it stores my spellbook in the ethereal plane. And I can teleport to myself as a standard action by concentrating. Which could end up mattering if somebody tries to steal my spellbook, they won't be able to find it. So, that's good at least.
That's amusing.
Amber has a super powerful way to deal with that.
Oh yeah? By not having
So does
one.
Asha. Not having
It's
a
pretty-
spellbook.
That's a pretty good method. That's how I get around if somebody's like trying to figure out where it is. I'll just lie, be like, "Oh yeah, I'm actually a sorcerer. I don't use spellbooks." Actually, that's probably not the way to go, but whatever. It's probably better just to be like, "I don't have my spellbook with me."
All right. Does anybody have survival or well versed in survival during your travel?
Nope.
I have +4 in survival.
You can roll it to see how safely you guys start your journey.
Hey, it's not hating me at this moment. Just wait till combat starts.
I'm not even gonna roll
I'm
mine
so
because
good at this,
there's no
like
way it'll
I
help.
am at whatchamacallit, perception. Oh,
That
Seeker's pretty
-1
good at
though.
this one too.
Oh jeez, Secret's even better. Whoa, -2. Damn.
So yeah, I think Maloki's the only one that actually has positive number on his survival. So
That
he's gonna
+4.
be our
Yeah.
resident. Yep, he's our resident guide.
I mean, I'm no ranger, but
Okay.
damn.
Maloki is like he just knows where to go. I'm following Maloki.
So we're going to the Miriani Forest.
Yep, the
Yep.
Morani Forest.
Okay. And do
All
we
right,
have any
well-
idea where in there we're going?
Somewhere that X is, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll head that way.
I guess.
All right. Well, the first day goes by fairly uneventful. It's not too bad or dangerous. The survival is decent, so you don't run into any crazy wild animals or any natural hazards. There aren't very many on the open plain.
What time of year is it, by the way? It's another good question, right? Like, is it winter?
I guess it's fall.
Okay, that's not too bad then.
So you guys hunker down for the night?
Yeah.
Yes. Do we find like an inn or something on the way, or are we just gonna be camping? Like, how is that working?
You're likely going to be camping.
Okay. It's awesome because I don't think I have any camping supplies.
I know I don't, but then again, I usually sleep in trees, so.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
just have
alright.
fun not having camping supplies.
Alright then.
All right, we're
We could just sleep in
camping
the trees.
unprofessionally.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, roll
Yeah,
me survival.
We're really good at this.
We're good at this.
Ho 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 ho! Fuck me.
It's
Hey,
okay.
hey. I got a nat 20. Maybe we'll be okay.
I got a
Roll
nat
mine just for
1.
funsies. But generally speaking, my survival rolls are gonna be terrible probably. But I guess they're exactly the same modifier as everybody else except for Maloki, so
And yet I got the lowest. Go figure.
yeah, it happens sometimes.
Though to be fair, I got the lowest by 1. And I rolled a natural 1.
Alright, well, I mean, the 19 is good. And your guys' night goes by without any kind of a hassle. The morning rises.
We probably should have done watches of some sort, but I guess we didn't.
Alright then. I guess I do the same spells, same routine as yesterday. Mount and Secluded Grimoire and all that.
Okay.
What is... okay, Heightened Awareness only has a duration of 10 minutes per level, so I probably don't use that one, unfortunately.
Do you guys have horses with you? Is that
No.
how
No,
you
they're
got
I'm
them?
aware
walking.
of.
They're all walking. I'm the
Yeah.
only one on with. I'm using Mount basically just so I don't slow them down because I walk too slow. And also, it's not really technically walking, but yeah. So basically, I'm just I'm the only one with it. So it's gonna take us longer because people were too cheap to buy horses.
Okay.
I just
Second
don't
day then.
expect horses to be
Do you guys do
remarkably
anything
useful
as you set out?
when we're going underground and being eaten alive by shadow demons.
Well, I'm going to do a survival check to try and basically clear the campsite so it doesn't look like we slept there. Whoa, damn.
Alright. You do it well.
I do do it well. I am a very good maid, but I am not very good at being a tracker or anything of that like.
Alright, I'll give another survival check for this day, I guess. I didn't.
Sure,
Yeah.
survival checks.
Hey, there we
Perception.
go. I got nat 20. I'm so good.
Don't worry, we're just waiting for the 0 or the -1 on
The
Secret
0.
Spire.
That moment you look at the
Yeah.
ground and find a googly eye, and you're not sure where it came from.
A googly.
Yeah, I found a googly eye. I had no idea where the fuck that thing came from. It's a little creepy.
Kind of strange.
So what are we doing?
So how does everybody go?
So, let's see. What were the perceptions?
Let me roll one.
Oh, yeah. We're so focused on survivals.
Wait a minute. How am I doing? I have a character sheet for this stuff. I can actually roll these in Roll20.
I don't think I see anything, guys. I only got a 28.
Skills are one of the few things I actually have updated on in the Roll20 sheet. That and initiative. And I think my saves are accurate too.
there's one.
There's a
Mantis,
0.
best perception ever.
We did it.
My eyes are closed.
Okay. So, let's see. It looks like Savath, Maloki, just those two notice. You two notice that as you're traveling along the plains, out in the distance, there's this rather large cloud of dust that you're sure seems to be approaching your location.
Wait, that's just
Does it
Savath
look
and
like-
Maloki notice it?
Yeah. Does it look like
Savath
it's
notices
just...
this, but Maloki, you notice that so your perception is high enough, you beat it by 10, that you see within the cloud, you can make out a host of mounted riders riding in front of the in front of the cloud, and they'll likely cross your path in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm very much going to point this out and explain exactly what I see and say we should probably get out of the way, just in case.
Okay. I'll cast Mage Armor as well while doing that. While following Maloki to wherever he wants to go out of the way, I guess. It's all
Yeah.
plains, there's probably not a whole lot we can do, but...
There could be little ditches or fallen trees or something that we could hide behind, but something that we get out of the way because they're mounted, they're moving fast, they look like they're moving with a purpose, they might be hostile, and it's not worth the risk.
Okay.
So let me roll a survival, see if we can find something to hide behind.
Probably not, but...
Maybe not.
Yeah, like I said, it is a plain. We are on the plains, remember?
Is that everybody?
Yeah, other than casting Mage Armor and then following Maloki to wherever he wants to go, which I don't
Yeah, I'll
think is
go
going to do
wherever
us any good.
Maloki's going.
But follow
don't
Maloki
think
where he
I
wants to
have any
go.
spells.
Um,
Cast.
let's see. I mean, is there any other spells I would want to cast? I guess. I mean, I could just blow like a bunch of level 1 spells. I'll cast Heightened Awareness as well.
Fuck it.
And that would be it, though. So yeah, a couple level 1 spells.
Yeah, no, none of these spells are going to last fucking 10 minutes. That's how long it's gonna take them to get to us, right?
Yep. Although,
Yeah.
a little bit less
Um,
now.
I'll go ahead and put Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I've used up half my level 1 spells for the day, but it doesn't really matter too much because I still have like 5 level 2 spells and 3 level 3 spells, so... And I can always use those as level 1 spells if I really want.
I'm gonna have my no-qual 7-branch sword at the ready.
Yeah, I'd have my dagger
Okay.
out. But still look at their, like, we kind
Alright,
of moved to
then
the
this
side.
happened.
Do they keep turning towards us?
I guess I'll have my shield out just in case.
Maybe they'll just ride right past us, and they'll just wave to us as they go. Like, oh, hi there,
Yeah,
travelers.
maybe.
You all begin to notice that pulling away from the group is one rider in particular, and what looks like a male wearing little in the way of armor, but having more than enough muscle and weapons to make up for it, is riding a very stocky horse. Like the horse itself rivals the rider in strength. And he begins to
Okay.
ride towards you, noticeably towards you.
It's like separate from the
I
rest of the group.
Yes.
Like the other ones are
I
maybe
Does it
continuing
look
on.
like it's riding towards us aggressively?
Do you give me a sense motive?
well, it's definitely
That's what
speeding
I'm
towards us.
planning to do.
Dope.
Hmm.
Unless this is a merfolk, in which case I get a 2 higher.
So I'm going to have my 7-branch sword at the ready. A very intimidating looking weapon. Almost like a Christmas tree of death.
I mean, killer Christmas trees are pretty scary.
Yeah, have you seen Doctor Who?
Well,
Jeez.
Asha's the only one in the group that thinks that the rider isn't riding with intent to harm.
Okay.
The others can believe what they want. But the cloud of dust starts to dissipate, and like I said, the riders at the head slow to a canter while the one moves forward. And you can tell that they look like barbarians by their dress.
Yeah. I'm guessing these
They
are
have war
Shawanti.
paint on their faces and shoulders, and they have like these other marks that are kind of the same as them on their mounts. And it seems like there's 12 of them in number. But although there's 12 of them, they have like 24 additional horses that they're pulling up with them. But they slow to a stop, and the leader holds up a hand, and they don't seem to be brandishing any weapons. But the leader he takes a few steps forward after he like no, he doesn't dismount. He takes a few steps forward on his mount, and he hails you, and he says, "Strange days are these when stars fall from the sky and walled folk wander the plains of the Velashan. I am Windbraid. What brings you here?" I made a token
We're
for him. I'm gonna go get.
traveling through here to Crying Leaf. I suppose we come from Riddleport. I suppose we're going the right way. And
What happened?
diplomacy him.
We lost the map for a moment. I'm
Yeah.
going to.
Yeah, that was weird.
Oh, damn, nice. I'm just going to stay steady and sword pointed
Did it put the
down, but
token on?
still at not at ease.
It did not put the token on.
I see
Nope.
it. It's just
Oh, is it?
there it is.
It is
Oh,
now.
there it
Well,
is,
he's
yeah.
putting it on now.
It's just way up in the corner there. I just didn't see it.
And he's extra skinny.
I'm guessing this is a Shawanti guy, probably.
Okay, sorry about that. Introduction.
I just
Yeah,
said
I'm
we're
gonna let Asha
travelers
talk.
heading towards Crying Leaf from Riddleport, and I inquired if we are going in the right direction.
Anybody else saying?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm a silent guardian.
Unless somebody starts talking about magic, then Alraxi probably couldn't help herself then. But
No, this is all weird to Savath.
Alraxi will just kind of be paying attention intently to what's going on, I guess, ready to like interject, I guess, if needed. But
Well, then I guess he answers just the single replier. And he says, I do not know of this crying leaf, but it sounds like you're heading towards the forest. If that is your intent, then you're on the right direction.
That is indeed our intent. We simply wish to pass through.
I would advise against that. I and my people have wandered these plains for generations, and the elves have never been overly friendly to us.
It was an elf that requested our presence there, so I believe that they will acknowledge us to some degree.
An elf invited you, you say? You haven't
Indeed.
crossed this elf, have you?
Huh?
we haven't crossed this elf.
He says the Morani is famous for its hunters and ambushers.
I mean,
Seems they've been more active as of late.
I met this elf, but I didn't cross weapons or swords or fight them in any means, if that's what you're asking.
If anything, we actually fought alongside him.
Yes, we fought with them.
Then I suppose you know more about the elves and their stance right now. We've heard rumors of pitched battles occurring deep within the woods as of late, but we know little else.
I think that's
That
why we're
sounds
headed
like
there.
it makes a certain sense.
Does anybody else say anything to him?
Nope, not anything other than what I just said.
Oh, where's the token of the horse? I want to get the horse.
You're on a horse.
His horse has a
Oh,
token?
his
Oh,
horse
man.
is massive.
Look at his horse. His horse is
Is
amazing.
it a huge horse?
It might be gargantuan right now. Or
Oh
colossal.
Oh
man.
god!
But that's what his horse looks like. That's the token for it.
Oh, okay.
It's a cool looking horse.
I'll
Where
compliment
are
his
you?
horse and say that he must he must have very good taste in horse breeds.
He actually scoffs at that. He almost looks like he takes offense to it. And he says that it would be unbecoming of I and my people, the Velashu horse lords, to breed only decent stallions.
Yeah.
He says
Well,
no one else know the ways of husbandry like I and my people.
I say, where are you headed
I
off in such
certainly
a
do
hurry?
not.
He answers Maloki and he says, to the markets of Riddleport. It's come time to make the journey there, to sell.
What do you have to sell?
He
Probably
gives you
horses.
another look, as if it wasn't obvious, and he
Horses.
just motions with his hands. His one hand, he has two hands, but he motions with one hand to all of the horses that they have in tow with them.
Well, to be
And they all
fair, it
look
could be horses.
equally-
It could be horse-based products. There could be weapons that they fashioned they wanted to sell.
Yeah.
There's plenty of things it could have been, other than just horses. So
Well, apparently this guy's saying no. Obviously, it's horses. But
He
okay.
asks
He
you,
did mention that like
since you've
that was their
come from
specialty.
Riddleport, how are the markets right now? Are they sound, or is it one
Well,
of its uprisings?
the
Do I
markets
even
are
know?
still currently running. However, with the strange events that have been happening, it has been difficult for people to. Everyone's a little on their nerves at the moment.
This doesn't sound like it bodes too well, but we've ridden this far already.
If anything, you might actually be able to make more sales with your horses with people that may want to be leaving.
Then
Well,
those who have the coin and the appreciation for our horses will find no other steed better than ferrying them wherever they wish.
that and
Hmm.
Riddleport will has lost a significant amount of ships due to the star falling, and there's potentially room for opportunity with overland travel. There might be high demand for your horses due to the lack of ships.
Well, the market sounds tumultuous as ever.
It is Riddleport.
Alright, he says, we wish you luck on your journey then. I notice that only one of you is mounted. If you have need of a worthy steed, we offer you the opportunity to buy from us.
In how much are these wonderful animals?
He tells you that, first of all, they are not cheap, and that if you do decide to buy them, you must agree to never turn around and sell or give the horse to another.
Why would one of us ever want to part with an animal wonderful like this after we'd gotten it? Only a fool would part ways with a horse like this. Unless, of course,
Well, he
they were
tells you
experts at raising them.
that they have their light horses are 300 gold pieces, and their heavy horses are 600 gold pieces.
That's like, what, quadruple the regular price?
I'm sure there's some mechanical benefit to buying them,
Yeah.
or it's a ripoff. I don't know. It's tough to tell in these situations. Or actually, it's not gonna buy one anyway though, because yeah, I just got a magic horse.
He also lets you know right now that he will accept coin, but they prefer if we trade with useful items or equipment.
Well, I guess it's unfortunate that we fucking sold all our equipment off.
Whatever happened to that chest of all the Zincher's stuff at the camp?
We sold it.
Oh,
We sold it.
all of it. Okay. Whoops.
Yeah.
No,
So
not
you should
whoops.
have
I
had
mean,
money from that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything, but Asha doesn't trust horses.
You a goblin?
um,
We found
That
her
Asha
why
weakness.
don't
goblin.
Okay.
I'll offer 2 potions of cure light wounds for a horse. They're about 250 each.
That's
That would be more than generous.
No,
Cure-
they're not.
Cure light wounds are 50 gold each.
No, why is it listed as 250 in here? A potion of cure light wounds. Weird.
Because you probably have 5 of them.
Ah, right. Yeah. Okay. Then no. No, but I will offer to buy one.
Okay. If you're offering to buy one, then he will allow you to look through their stock.
All right, well, I'll look through it.
Do you want a light horse or a heavy horse?
Light horse.
Okay. Do you have like any praise or handle animal or anything? Or even knowledge nature?
No, I do not.
I have knowledge nature. I don't know. I'll just roll it, I guess. Maybe I
Well, I
can.
have a -2 on a praise, but
I guess Araxi tries to judge the horses, even though I'm not gonna buy them. But I'm probably a little more interested in one. Maloki's like, I'll buy one. I'm like, okay, what is Maloki buying
Orexi, if
here?
you try and like inspect the horses up close, then he denies you unless you convince
Okay.
him otherwise.
Fair
I
enough.
would say before I would
I
like
won't
to
press it.
purchase, though, I would like my friend to assist me because I'm not as knowledgeable in this as he might be.
Give me
Or
diplomacy.
she. Oh, great.
I might actually have better luck doing that, but Araxi's not that like interested in enough to want to push her luck on that.
This might hurt. Eh, it's not too bad
Do
then.
I
So
seriously
bad.
only have one rank in it? Yeah, I do.
Luckily, he's only indifferent towards you. He sighs and he begrudgingly allows the merfolk to come and inspect the horses.
Okay. So there's my knowledge nature roll.
Okay, so you inspect the horses with your intelligence, and you find that these creatures seem to be in a very, very good, healthy condition. What
Okay.
what you find out about them with that knowledge check is that all of these horses have their maximum number of hit points.
Oh, okay. So they're hardier than normal horses.
Very.
So that actually is really useful because things like if you have to push them to like travel long distances at higher speeds than normal, that's non-lethal damage, right? So it means you'd be able to actually do that a lot longer before the horse like isn't able to, I guess.
Yep.
So
They're super good horses.
I guess I'd tell Maloki, I was like, these horses are indeed very magnificent creatures, and I'd say that like they have much greater endurance than most horses, probably even than this magical horse that I'm riding.
Okay, then I will go ahead and pay for one.
Okay, 400 gold for a light one.
I'm not riding a horse.
Hey, you said it was 300.
Oh, sorry, 300.
I guess I'll be walking with
Okay.
Asha.
Then he accepts your coin. Like I said, they accept coin.
Yep.
And they hand over the reins, one of them to you. And he asks you to give that oath to him that you'll never turn around and sell it or give the horse to another, so long as you live and that you promise to care for it.
I give the oath.
Then he hands the horse off to you, and it accepts your coin. Does anybody else wish to trade or barter with them?
I think I'm good.
Nope.
All right. Then Windbraid, he tells you good luck and swift mains in your journey ahead you. And he rides back, and they begin to part past you.
Alright, well I'm glad we didn't get attacked or anything. That's good.
Right.
I guess that's one way to sell a horse, right? People walking in the
Alright, so now we have
lanes.
two
And
horses.
math.
You need horse. Go to that person. Sell horse.
Yeah. Of course, we're still gonna be traveling slow because we have two people on foot, but, you know.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That
I
was
can
your
always scout
opportunity.
ahead a bit too, and
Yep.
Alright, Maloki, this is your horse now.
Oh, my third character's being
I'm on
I'm
a
gonna
birthed,
give
by
you
the
horse.
control
way.
of.
woo!
You may edit
Wait,
it
what?
and do what you wish with.
Your third character's what secret?
It's being birthed.
It's a horse?
No, I had an idea for a character, and so I'm sold on this being my next character.
Mm,
Not the horse. You guys have no idea what it is, but anyways,
I
A
suppose.
duck.
if I die, I won't be that sad.
I guess Maloki, what do you do with the horse?
I'll definitely be sad if my character dies.
Yeah, your
I ride
character's
it.
older.
So you get on it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a handle animal.
I would, but I don't have it.
And go ahead and roll it then.
Or like an untrained handle animal. Even though normally you can't
Yeah.
actually do handle animal untrained. I think.
Yeah, you can't do it untrained.
Oh, you
If
can't?
the
Okay.
GM, I'll
Nope.
see. You can.
You could just give him a charisma check.
Well, go ahead and, yeah, do it untrained. Or a charisma. So, despite you not really knowing how to, like, handle an animal and being untrained in it, the horse seems, like, particularly well trained already.
Yeah.
And it allows you, to handle it and ride it. So,
It's like the
so long as you're the rider of this horse, you get a +2 circumstance bonus to handle animal, and
Oh.
on all of the ride checks while you're on it.
that's pretty useful.
And I'll let you know
That's
right
like the
now
thing, too,
that
yeah.
I do have a ride
It-
check though. I get +7 on my ride, so
the horse is also completely combat trained.
oh damn.
Oh wow. So it doesn't have the docile trait or whatever.
Right. It'll defend its rider.
That's pretty cool. Alright, I guess we continue on. But yeah, Maloki, you might want to get handle animal if you're gonna have this horse. You probably won't need it if
Yeah.
you're just
Say
if you're just
which,
riding it from point A to point B and whatnot. But if you ever need
spirit
to make it do
I was
something
taking.
that it doesn't normally want to do, then that's when handle animal will come up.
Sivath notices that you might be struggling a little bit, and she offers to help.
Now, does she have handle animal?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go then.
Woo. Yeah, I definitely will
I'm
be
going
picking up
to,
handle animal.
Take the flame shaman spirit.
She helps
And I'm going
from the
to-
ground by the ring.
The Cinder Dance hex. So I have
smile down my
speed of
thanks.
40.
She just doesn't want to get stepped on, so holding onto the rein might help.
I can ride, I don't have handle animal. I do have ride.
Yeah. You can ride horses, you just can't train them.
Well, they won't listen to him. If they get
That plus
spooked,
7.
he won't be able to do anything
Yeah,
about it.
if the horse gets
Right,
spooked
right.
and doesn't want to go somewhere, then he won't really be able to do anything about it. That's what I was saying. Like that's one of the. That's the same thing honestly happens with my freaking summoned one though as well. The summoned one decides it doesn't want to go somewhere, and it's like, well, yep, that's cool. Yep, I guess we're just gonna keep going then at our
Okay.
walking base.
Give me a moment. Because I have
Give
to
another
set something.
passive perception, I guess, as we're going too.
And maybe survival, who
I
knows?
actually have 6 ranks in
I'll
perception.
just roll these.
Is that accurate? Nope, it's actually off by 1. It should be, my perception should be 1 lower than that. I should only have 5 ranks in perception. Somehow I entered it wrong. Looks like the rest of mine are correct, so it's just that one that was screwed up. Whatever.
Alright, what were your perceptions? Go ahead and read them off for me. I'm in another screen prepping some.
21.
Rexy had
Ha! I got natural 20 with a 30.
22.
13.
I have 15, and
Actually, Araxes is
Loki
21.
has 30.
So I was just saying my
Oh, why is
modifier
it
was off by 1.
21?
It's all. It was just I had the wrong number entered. I
Oh, okay.
just had to fix it.
Okay, so anybody who rolled over a 20 or over.
So me and Maloki.
That natural
Mhm.
20, though. Whew.
You two feel a very, very slight tremor. The rippling of ground underneath your feet.
Or underneath our horses' feet.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll look around like you feel that, and then probably notice that Maloki also felt it because he's probably looking around too or something.
Yep.
And I'll try to see if I can see anything that would be the source of that, but check looking around the horizon.
You don't see anything, and neither does Maloki, but you guys will get a surprise round. You'll be part of the surprise round.
Okay, is this within the still like within 6 hours of meeting the other guy, the Shawanti guy?
Yeah, this is a few hours afterwards. 'Cause you met
Or at
them
least
at
I
noon.
assume. Okay, so I still have my mage armor up then. But I probably don't have heightened awareness, because that only lasts 1 hour. Which is too bad, because the bonus to initiative would be pretty nice, but oh well.
Damn, I think they did that early.
Yeah, especially if he's going to pull us to a different map.
Yep, I'm gonna play it a
Yep.
different map.
Yep.
Well, I accidentally rolled initiative too soon then. Zoinks.
Yeah. You just put,
Where's
instead of
Savath?
rolling, you could do the code for whatever that code was to put it. It's like and track or something with like the weird little curly brackets.
I'm totally not trying to kill or scare you guys, but be careful in this one. Just a head.
Okay. This map looks familiar.
Go ahead.
This is
Yeah,
where I
this
get
is
to
a
William
generic
and kill
map now.
myself, right?
Go ahead and put yourselves like in the kind of writing order that you want, and Maloki will get you your horse.
I technically would be on a horse
Motherfucking,
as
oh
well.
wow. My health is not what it should be.
God damn it. How did I fix this?
That's just because it's been so long since we've been on this map.
There you go. Is Araxi's health wrong or correct?
It's incorrect.
Mine's
but I
right.
could probably just heal it, I suppose. I don't know. It should have 41 health, and I think I should be at full health, right? So,
You should be.
yeah, so it's at 35 for some reason. So I'll just set it to 41 and see if that... Yeah, that seems to have fixed it. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I need to get that horse.
It probably just hadn't been fixed. Like, it probably was low from, like, previous combat or something. And I just never adjusted it despite having, like...
It's technically
Damn.
large.
And he's technically in the
Even though
same
it's a light
square. Probably. He's probably actually on the horse.
Just
So I
like
was saying,
that.
I'd be kind of in the same sort of thing with, like, except there's no token for it, but I'd be on a mount, on my summoned mount as well.
Do you want a token for?
Doesn't matter to me. I'm probably not going to stay on the horse because I don't have very good ride skill at all. Like, I don't think I have enough points in it, really. So, yeah, I have a +0 to
Okay.
ride. So I'll probably just end up getting off the horse if I have to do anything.
Well, maybe the rumbling kind of spooks you. All right, now I need initiative. Oh, those two are already on there. That's
Actually,
What
I only
two?
see Asha on there. Maloki rolled his too early, so his actually probably isn't
Yeah.
It's
really
from
there.
his other
Because he
token
rolled it on
on the other map.
He rolled it on the other map, so it's you're the
And
only
it was
one who probably
attached
see
to the
that
other
one.
token, so.
Yeah. Oops, that is the wrong roll. I just rolled a perception again. That's pretty useful. Initiative. There we go.
Okay. That's better. I'll take it. If you'll allow it.
sure. Okay, Maloki, it's your turn. What do? You won the surprise round initiative.
Well, let's see. I'll roll perception to see if I see anything.
You can.
What the fuck?
Oh, not good. You just know the rumbling's coming from somewhere like, let's see, like in this direction.
I'm gonna say I think there's something over there. And I'm gonna hold my action until something happens, I guess.
That's weird. I don't remember this map being so like unaligned. Oh, all right, you're holding your action. You'll
I
probably
had like
Yeah, I'm
a
gonna hold my
consume
map.
it
action
after
until
this.
something appears.
I had like a map that I had it perfectly aligned in such a way that I actually turned the Roll20 grid off. It was magical.
Oh, by the way, your horse is on your initiative, so you don't have to roll for it.
Okay.
Okay. I guess Maloki, odd or even.
Even.
Thing's totally just gonna kill your new horse.
All right, it
Nope.
looks like it's going for the person that is not aware right now, i.e., not Maloki. As I guess it probably would. So it's gonna go after Ash.
Okie dokie.
First, I gotta roll something for it. Oh, that's good for you. Okay, so it kind of fumbles its leap, and luckily it can't make all of its attacks, but you see the ground beneath you, like the rock and earth and grass here. It just like splits open, like a hand like just tore it open. And this thing, like I said, tries to leap from it, but not well enough to full round.
Is it on a different layer?
Okay.
Ooh, there he is.
Holy crap! What the fuck is that?
Hey, I know what that is.
Uh-oh.
And
A
it's
bullet.
huge.
Yep. That's exactly
Instead,
what
it just
is.
tries to bite.
Although Raxi won't know that until I... What is it, knowledge? Is it nature or arcana for this thing?
I'll tell you in a moment. Does a 28 hit your flat-footed?
Yes.
You take 18 points of biting, piercing, crushing, slashing damage.
How?
And Maloki, would you like to resume your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, you are now here.
See, I'm going to attempt a. I guess I need to do a ride check to jump off the horse.
If you wanted to do it as like a free action, I think, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Remember, you get a +2 check to it,
Thank you for the
because the
reminder.
horse is that well trained.
Oh!
You do it, and the horse, like, for only having ridden it for a few hours, it's already very, like, in tune with your movements.
Well, I'm going to try and jump off and land next to the thing and attack it.
Okay. It claws at you in response as your movement provokes from it.
Well, can I get an acrobatics in there too?
Yeah, you can. Roll me an acrobatic.
Nah.
Dang.
That won't
Probably
do it,
doesn't beat a
but
CMD.
yeah. So does a 27 hit?
27 does.
You take 13 points of bludgeoning slashing damage from its claw.
Ow. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to use one of my key pool points. No, I can't. Never mind. Well, no, I can. Wait.
Hmm?
Where's that new ability I got?
Isn't this surprise round?
I don't think so.
Or are we in the
It
normal
This
is.
is
round?
the
It
surprise
is. It
round,
is
but
surprise
Maloki chose
round.
to
I did
he
ask
chose
to
to
jump off
hold
and
his
attack.
action.
Right, no, I mean, it's surprise round, though, you can't normally do a full round action, though, in it.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm just
Oh,
going
right.
to. I did ask to jump off and attack.
Mm-hmm.
I think
It
you'd only
seemed
be able
like
to
it did
jump
a
off at this point.
full round.
Oh, actually, no, wait, no, you
thing
can.
on that. Maybe it did.
Because the swift dismount is the DC 20, so I guess he's well. Actually, you'd probably just be dismounting and then moving. So I think that would be your whole turn.
Okay.
And I think it's Araxi next in the surprise.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm pretty much going to have to dismount as well, because otherwise the horse is going to be an issue. So, unfortunately, I don't think I can do that. Like, I think it's almost impossible for me to actually do it without it being a move action. So I think that's pretty much what I gotta do. But if I get really
Okay.
lucky, I'll get to use my standard action. So we'll see what happens. This is my ride check, and no, I have to do it as a move action. So that's my surprise round, is I get off the freaking horse, because I'm pretty
It's
sure I'm
difficult
not
with
gonna
the
be able
tail.
to... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to do a like a ride check or a handle animal check or anything to not have it like freak out because of this thing. And then also the other question, can I do, is it an Arcana or is it Nature for this thing? I don't know if it's
This
a
is
magical
Arcana.
beast or not. Okay. So I'm going to try to identify it. I mean, out of character, I kind of know what it is, I think, but I don't remember a whole lot about these things anyway, so this is good, probably. Is that good enough to know anything about it?
Alright, yep. You know that these things are more commonly known as land sharks.
Yep.
And that,
Yeah, do they
you
have...
might know that their official name, Pathfinders call them bullets.
Yep. Third edition called them that too.
We ran into a motherfucking land shark.
Do we know any... Do I know anything about, like, do they have any special resistances or special attacks, or they just
No
have,
special
like, a really...
resistances, and their only special attack is their leap.
Okay.
I guess you also know that a bullet's bite is particularly dangerous. It gets to apply 1.5 times its strength, and it threatens a crit on 19 to 20.
Good to know. Okay. So yeah, these things are really dangerous. Alright, yep.
Perfect hunting
it's
machine.
probably gonna tear us a new one, since it rolled higher than anybody on the initiative, but... That's all I can do during the surprise round.
Wait, what do I
Yep.
need to know about
Not
it?
me.
Did it have spell resistance?
It
No.
doesn't.
Did it have
On its turn.
elemental resistance?
Nope.
Immunity.
No immunities.
Okay, that's all I know. Or
You do know that they have tremor sense.
oh yeah.
So it's going to take a bite out of Maloki here. Does a 29 hit you?
No, no, it doesn't. Ha 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 ha. Yes, it does.
What was it? Roll 28. Jeez.
Oh, okay.
29.
It bites you for 21 points of damage.
Fuck you very much, Mr. DM. Fuck you very much. In 2 hits, my health went from 53 to 19.
And then it starts to, with a move action, burrow under the ground.
Oh,
You will
great.
get an attack of opportunity on it, though, as its movement provoked.
Well, I know I can get myself out of here because I have fly prepared. So,
Oh.
but I don't know if the rest of you guys. I can't help. I don't know if that helps you guys.
You can cast fly on us. Unless you have only one fly.
I technically can cast it 3 times a day. So,
Alright, Maloki, your turn.
Does that attack of opportunity hit?
but it does only last.
A
6
17
minutes.
will not hit.
Long enough to get to a tree. And then just
I'm
wait
pretty
it
sure this
out.
thing would just like knock a tree over. No,
This is-
I think it would just knock the tree over.
This is like an episode of Tremors. We'll jump to rock platforms to rock
Well, at least
platforms.
it's not Tremors 3, right?
Oh god, I don't even know if I remember
God damn it,
Tremors
really?
3. Why did you even say there's a third one?
The
It's
ass
one of the-
blasters.
It went super downhill after the second one.
It's one of the unfortunate facts of life.
Okay, I'm gonna try and acrobatics my ass back to that horse. And onto said horse, if that would be alright.
Do you try to
You can't
swiftly mount it?
attack me, like, do attacks of opportunity while they're
Sorry.
underground, right?
What did you say, Matt?
Do you try to swiftly mount it, or use a move action to mount?
I figured I'd finish that move action where I was acrobaticsing into it to get onto it.
You
Not
need to
quite.
do as
I
its
can do
own
a ride
action, but you
check.
can do. Yeah, that's what we were getting at. It's the same DC as it was to get off quickly. It's a 20.
Yep.
Oh, nope. You use an action.
Is
to do
that
it.
with the +2?
Yep.
Okay.
Otherwise
so
it'd be
you'll
plus
just
7.
take a normal action.
So pretty much that's all you can do is get up onto the horse, which is probably not terribly good.
Well, the horse could ride. The horse gets its own actions, doesn't it?
I have no idea.
It technically does.
I don't want to go too far is my problem.
I think we just need to run away from this thing, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But I don't know if you even
But
can outrun it. Do I know how fast these things are?
Here's the
Underground,
thing,
they're
though.
not that fast.
Okay.
Here's
They're
the thing,
slow
though.
underground, but on
We
land
can-
they can move almost as fast as a horse.
we can
Okay.
outrun it just because Asha and Savath can't outrun us. So that's the thing.
I mean, I can't run as fast as a horse, but I do have 40 movement speed. Isn't that what horses' movement speed is at? Or
Horses are
horses
50.
at 50.
Just fight it. We're not gonna run this thing.
I seriously don't think we can fight this thing.
I got.
I
If
think
I
it's
get
got-
hit one more time, I die. So
I think this thing is too high a CR for our party. Like I think we rolled really poorly on the random encounter, and this is actually something we shouldn't be fighting.
Well, I didn't
Yeah.
have you guys roll. I rolled myself, and this is what
Yeah.
it gave me.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure this is one of those things we probably shouldn't fight.
You guys are 5th level, right?
We're 6th level actually.
Barely
Oh, you're
6.
6th level? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's within your CR.
Okay.
I don't believe it.
I just saw
It
like
doesn't
that
have
hard,
spell
and I'm like, I don't
resistance.
know.
It doesn't have immunities. It doesn't have resistances. He didn't say add DR, or did you say add DR?
Yeah, it doesn't even have DR.
It has no defenses. Like, don't run it. Just
Okay,
kill
I mean-
it. Just Loki. Yes, get away.
Defense,
Go heal up.
its defense
I mean,
is a good offense.
I know what I'm doing, and I won't completely run away, but I mean I know I'm probably not going to be in too much danger from this thing unless it fucking kills the shit out of me like before my next turn.
I'm gonna end over
Alright,
here.
Asha, your turn.
Like I'll help you guys if you want to fight it. I'll stick around and help you out, but
I am going to
Stay
use
away.
a level 2 spell. Actually, I'm gonna go over here. Let's see, 40 feet. I go over here. And I'm going to use a level 2 spell to give me some wounds back. I get all of my wounds back since I rolled really well.
Oh, there you go. Just do that to Maloki, but not the inflict version.
Yeah, I don't have that.
That's okay. I have cure moderate and cure
And I
white
pull
wounds
out my
potion.
shield.
Okay.
Let me see, do I have the
Araxi?
right number of spells per day?
I'm gonna cast fly, and I'm gonna fucking fly into the air. That gives
That
me a
is
fly
probably
speed
one of the best options.
60 feet. So I'm just gonna fly like at an angle 60 feet. Probably mostly like I don't know.
I think you
I
go
guess 45
half speed
degrees.
up with fly.
Yeah, because you have to go to like an angle basically. So I'm doing that. I'm going 60 feet, so half of that, like in this direction, I guess, or something, while also going up 30 feet.
A flying merfolk. I feel like I'm playing Magic again.
So yeah, I'm flying up 30 feet in the air. So at least like I said, I'm not too concerned. My horse is still on the ground. My fucking horse might die, but whatever. I just summoned a new one. It's not a big deal. So yeah, I at least should hopefully not die because I can fly for 6 minutes actually. I'm actually gonna use a reservoir point to make it 7 minutes just because I'm that paranoid.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, unfortunately that's all I can do right now. If it shows up again, I can start
Savah?
casting some stuff at it.
Okay. I am going to zoom out first on the map because apparently you guys are all fleeing and spreading out.
The only thing that sucks is like glitter dust, for example, is not gonna work in this situation because he has tremor sense.
Okay.
Create pit, not gonna work in this situation because he can just burrow.
That's right.
I am going to cast
Wait,
a
I thought
spell.
Create Pit created a pit to a different dimension.
Alright, Secret, what spell are you gonna cast?
And I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Oh, good idea.
There are
Also,
now
the
4
pit's
of
too
me.
small for it.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
4 of
Does she stay right there?
No, are these rocks? Can I maybe, like, leap up to them? Or are they real high?
Those rocks are at least 5 feet. They make like a little mace.
Okay, that's kind of high for me.
Do you have a climb speed?
I'm gonna.
Milwaukee does.
The horse is below me, right? I guess somewhere.
The horse?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a horse here, so.
There's a summoned horse. Like, I'll draw where it would be on the map. It'd be like right here or something. It's a summoned mount. Well, actually, let me check. Where would that have been? It would have been. It actually would have been further away than that, I think. It'd have been like.
Here's your fat horse.
Okay.
There you go. Where do you want it?
I mean, I don't really care. I was over, like I said, it was over, I was over, like, here, in the kind of the edge of the map, but... So maybe the thing will attack my
So, like,
horse.
right here.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe it'll be like, I want that delicious-looking horse.
Alright, I'm gonna move over here and then keep my eye in the general area where it was. And that'll be it.
Okay. Let's see. I don't think it has any, like... I don't think it discriminates too much against targets here. Unless you're a halfling.
Oh,
Does
They're
it like
racist against
halflings?
halflings.
wow.
Halflings are among these beasts' favorite meals.
Oh,
Oh, man.
so if you might look like a halfling, you might get narrowed down.
Conversely, these things do not voluntarily consume elf flesh.
No.
Ew, something about them. Damn.
They will absolutely not eat an elf.
If only we'd been a party of all elves.
No.
That doesn't mean they won't kill you.
That would have been a funny way to, like, scumspec it, I guess. Just be like, we're a bunch of elves going to Elfland.
We're going home, guys.
Dwarves are also rarely eaten by them.
Huh, interesting.
Alright, well, it uses its tremor sense to detect vibrations in the ground, and Savath is the smallest and most vulnerable thing there, so it's gonna try and leap up at. Wow, it fails on a natural one.
Woohoo!
I mean, it can't auto fail, but it did roll a one, so it doesn't get its full attack. It bursts out of the ground and tries to bite it.
And literally rips you in half.
It's crazy because it has
Yay!
like a plus 17 to its jump. Does a 25 hit you? Possibly hit.
Yes.
How many images do you have?
3, so 1d4.
It bites an image and it tries to shake its mouth furiously like a shark or an alligator, but it comes up with nothing.
I yelp when one of my images disappears.
It savagely tears it apart, but there's nothing there. Maloki. Derek, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm thinking drinking a potion is a standard action.
The standard
right?
action. Yep.
Oh, it's a standard? Okay.
Yeah, pulling it out is normally a move, but he can do that as a swift action, actually, so...
Yep.
The horse doesn't seem like it's panicked or deterred at all.
But mine would be. Surprised mine that... I don't know, it's a summoned one, though. Who knows
Yours
how
is a
they
summoned horse.
operate.
It's kind of mindless.
Yeah, just hanging out over there.
Yep, it feels no sense of danger.
I'm going to down a potion of cure moderate wounds. And life hates me.
It's a pretty good roll.
It's actually too higher because moderate is caster level 3.
Yeah, so it should be a 7, not a 5.
Okay.
Oh, I can give it its actual name.
Hey, I'm just under half health.
Hooray.
Unfortunately, I can't use my wholeness of body because it is a standard action, so I'll pass turn.
You don't want your horse to move anywhere?
Right now, Maloki's torn. He doesn't know if he wants to move out of the way or if he should be helping Savath. It's really hard for him to just not jump in and help out, but he knows that if he does that right now, he's going to die. So right now he's hesitating, essentially, and that ends his turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna fireball this bitch.
Oh, you have fireball now?
I
Yeah,
said
from the
I took
Inferno
the flame
Spirit.
spirit.
Nice. Alright, what's the reflex save for it? And I'm guessing you fire it off somewhere here.
Reflex is 17, I believe.
It succeeds.
Wow. Okay. Well, it takes half of that.
Go ahead and roll.
Takes 10 damages.
Not bad, it was a good roll. It's hurt. Lightly. You light it up. And it lets out a weird, deep growl.
I would obviously do this, over here.
Yeah. Or even like right here. I get what you mean, yeah. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Rex? You're
so I'm
60 feet in the air, I believe.
Well,
Yeah,
more like
that's
30
right.
feet in the air because I had to go at an angle. Like I couldn't fly straight up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could with a fly check or something. I don't remember, but so I did it. It was at a 45-degree angle. So I'm 30 feet in the air, but I think that's still out of his reach, right? So
Probably.
yeah, I think I'm just gonna move a little bit here, but that's 15 away, but is 30 feet down. I think that's still within the range, though, for this spell that I want to use. Let me double check. The range on this one is... range 25 plus 5 feet for 2 levels. Actually, so it might be too far away, so I might not be able to use that one. Am I within 40 feet? I probably am not. Well, maybe. I might be just barely, but probably not. I think I'm probably a little too far away for this particular spell, so it looks like I'm doing a different one. I'm going to just use a level 1 spell then, I think, that has a bit... Nope, that has a short range too. Man, this is the downside. Some of my shit's like too long or too short a range to use when flying.
Oh, just let me know.
Okay. It's 40 feet. Can I like do a different movement instead of flying away, just stay
That's
where
fine.
I'm at? Because I think if I stay where I'm at, then I'm about 40 feet away. Like I should be able to hit the edge of them with this spell.
Mm-hmm.
So range on it's 40 feet. Um, and so what I'm going to do is I want to cast Ice Spears at him.
Okay.
So he gets a reflex save for half. And it does 2d6 piercing damage and 2d6 cold damage. And if I get higher level, I can get more spears, but...
He rolls a 13. It
So he
rolls a
fails a
13. Maybe it's a
save.
female.
It was an 18, so he's going to take the full damage, and I'll also get a CMB to try to trip him, which probably won't work, but the damage will be nice, hopefully. So the first one's cold damage, second one's piercing damage. Ooh, that's good rolls. And I gotta make a CMB check. So I think it's my caster level plus my int modifier, I believe. So that should be a... My int modifier is a +5. Okay. So... yeah, he doesn't get tripped, I'm pretty
Nope.
sure. But he does take 18 damage, so some of that was cold damage. Half of it was cold and half was piercing.
It does. Your
So,
icy spears pierce its thick hide, and its guttural growl turns into more of a howl of pain now. And it's just rows and rows of sharp teeth are visible as it opens its maw.
okay.
So
And that'll be my turn. Maybe it'll fly away because it's getting attacked by something that it can't reach. Actually, it might be able to reach me. I'll be able to jump up or something. I have no idea.
secret.
I'm just debating. So it's, yeah, it's still there. I just don't know what it's gonna do on its turn. I'm going to concentrate to cast a level 2 spell. So is that DC 19? Ugh,
Oh no.
I fail. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with this. I'm going to hold my position. No, I'm not. I'm gonna move. I don't want the full round. Right. Well, no matter what, it's gonna hit
Wow.
me. It probably can still reach. Do I know if it can reach? Was I told if it can reach?
Oh yeah. It has at
We've
least 10
seen
feet.
it reach
Yeah.
because it got an attack opportunity against Maloki.
So there's no point to move because if I move, it's gonna get a free attack of opportunity. So I'm just gonna stay exactly where I am and just pray that my images pull through.
Okay.
Savath faces it with strength and power.
You are a
It
strong,
really wants that
independent black
mermaid.
woman, and you do not need any man.
No, I'm a strong, tiny, white kobold that doesn't need no human.
Is Asha a human?
Yeah, I don't
She
need
looks
Yasha.
human.
She's kind of close to human.
Sorry,
It looks
Yasha.
at
Okay,
Araxi
well,
because Araxi hurt it really bad. And then it looks at
that means that
Savath.
Savath does need all of us.
Raxi's in the
So it's
air
gonna
though,
try and
so.
bite Savath.
Like an icon I can put up here for flying. Oh, here we go.
Draw wings
It
on
has
yourself.
wings on it.
Oh wow, does a 15 possibly hit you?
No.
It might get within 4 of for an image, or 5 or whatever the number was.
Does
It's
it get within 5 for
4,
an image?
isn't it? It's 4. Within 4?
I think it's 4. I don't remember though.
It misses if it's within 4. Let me read. I have the spell, right?
Nope, it's 5 or less. If the attack misses by 5 or less, one of the images is taken out though.
Bye bye, image. Okay, there's 2 of us
That's
now.
unfortunate.
But it doesn't like getting hit, so it burrows.
Yay.
Yeah, you better run.
Maloki?
Ugh. Not much better, but it'll work. Um. Okay. So I'm only down 18 right now.
I still think we should just run from this thing. I could totally get Savath out of here.
I mean, if you want, but right now I'm on the ground. So, but I tried to cast shield
Yeah,
on
no.
myself because I can tank this. If you guys just want to damage it,
I call out,
I only have one more
asking
damage
if
spell,
we want to
really.
run.
I guess. I gotta get my images back up though.
Yeah. I mean, what I could do is I could fly down to you, cast fly, and then dimensional slide back like 60 feet up in the air, pretty much, or whatever.
Yeah, and then it'll be my turn
Like I
before
could-
his turn. Yeah.
So Maloki, you drank the potion, and was that it?
I think I'd have to use shift
Well,
actually to do
I'm
that. I
I'm
could
I'm
shift
trying to
15 feet
figure
up in the
out
air.
if we're gonna stay or go. I call out asking, do we run or do we stay?
Yeah, we don't know yet.
I don't. I feel
Well,
like we
kind
can
of.
damage output it, but if you're not confident in your spell
No, I don't care. I mean,
availability,
I'll keep trying, but I only have one more damage spell. That's all I'm saying. So
What about Asha?
What do you mean, what about me?
do you
Are
have
we staying to fight this
damage?
thing, or are we going?
I think we might be able to take it out.
All right.
I'm not positive, but we might be able to take it out.
Well, I take a move action to get back off the horse.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Asha, it's your turn.
Um, I'm. What am I going to do? I'm not sure. I will ready an action to cast a fireball at it if it pops up again. As long as it's not like, I don't know, right here.
Arax.
I'm just going to. I'm gonna fly. I think I'm gonna fly further up in the air. So it'll have to be a 45-degree angle as well, I think, because I don't think I can make the fly check. But like I'll kind of do a curved. Well, whatever. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna do a turn so I can kind of not have to go as far away, but I'm gonna kind of move a little bit higher up in the air, probably like 45 feet up in the air for now. And
Okay.
I think that's all I'm gonna do right now, because it's nowhere where I can hit it right now. So I just want to get it high enough up that it probably can't, like, conceivably get to me.
Okay. So,
I am going to recast mirror image on myself. Back to 4 of me.
alright.
And then I'm going to pound my foot on the ground.
Hmm.
It needs to go after my horse.
Tell
It's the
your horse
horse's
to
fault.
do something. It's your minion. Command it.
Go, horse minion, do stuff. Do something!
Does it say that you can have your mount do stuff or no? It's to be
No.
ridden only.
It's just literally just says it's a light horse. Like a normal light horse.
Gotcha.
Well then, on its turn, Zavoth, the ground begins to shake and tremble beneath you.
Okay.
And it emerges in your square.
Oh goody.
Oh, I don't.
And it succeeds on its acrobatics to leap. And in a flurry of anger, it makes 4 claw attacks. 2 against Zavoth and 2 against Maloki.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
So here are the 2 against Zavoth.
Miss and hit. I do lose an
Awesome.
image for the miss, so roll 1d3. And another image.
Whew. Mirror image is pretty good.
Yeah.
I hear.
And here are the attacks against Maloki.
I do not believe my fireball goes off.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Is there any
Well, Maloki
particular
was gonna
reason
hit
you
you with
have
two.
to roll high against me?
I think the game just wants to see you test it.
I think the game is an asshole.
Pathfinder just hates you.
Alright, here come 2 attacks.
No, it's just roll 20.
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm usually pretty good with Pathfinder, but Roll20 just hates me.
Is that both attacks?
So, how dead
or
am
just
I?
One?
That's one attack.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just figured I'd ask though because I don't know. I'm a glutton for these sort of things.
Oh, 30 damage total.
Yeah, that's no big deal, right?
Yeah, this thing's like pouncing leap is gross because he gets 4 of those claw attacks. That's his turn. Look, it's your turn.
Dick move.
Hey, you're not
Target is still
dead.
angry.
I'm not dead, but I can't really get away.
I mean, you could acrobatics potentially, but yeah.
I'd acrobatics into a horse.
See why I want to just run away from this thing?
Yeah.
I mean, he
I had a
doesn't
feeling
have
this
to
was gonna
jump
happen.
in. I'm, you know.
I didn't jump in. It jumped me.
No, I told you to run away and go heal, and you didn't. That was several rounds ago.
I only drank 2 cure moderate wounds potions. I mean, come on.
Loki, you can boost your AC quite a bit if you want.
That's true. You can fight defensively and what, or
And he's a key point.
something. Yeah.
No, I can't do that. I don't have anything that would give me a defense boost by using a key point.
I thought all monks had that.
No, you unlock different things. I have a healing, and then I have one that does
You have
extra
3 points in
magic
acrobatics.
damage.
Oh yeah, if you have enough points in acrobatics, you get fighting defensively is better.
Yeah.
No, I have 2.
You're full. You have 2 ranks in acrobatics?
Yep.
God damn it.
It's plus 10 with 2 ranks.
If you had one more
But
point,
if you had that 3rd rank, you get a plus
you get a-
6 when fighting with total defense. Or going total defense.
Oh well. Yeah, I guess you're right though. The being able to use what is it called? Key blocker. No, is that it? No, that's something else. But I think you're right. I think it's a key power you have to pick to be able to use your key to get defensiveness.
I'll let Maloki decide his
Well, I'm going to... Can I still do a full round attack if I'm fighting defensively?
You can.
Yep.
It's just at -4 to all of the attack.
Right. So I'm going to use a key point to do a flurry while fighting defensively.
Okay. Ooh, nice hit. That's 2 hits. So you got some high rolls
All
too.
right, I'm just going to put these 2 together. So
It doesn't have any DR, so that should be fine. Yeah.
Fine with me. Good day. You heard it. Pretty good. It's into heavy. Is that your turn?
that's my turn.
Ash-
Uh,
The good news is I'm 45 feet up in the air, so if you have any sort of like smaller AoE cones, like burning hands kind of things, don't have to
Yeah,
worry
I
about
know.
hitting me with it.
I just am I don't know how big its reach is.
Oh, it's at least 10 feet because he got an attack opportunity against
I know
Maluki
it's
earlier.
at least 10. But if it's... I don't think I want to cast a spell. I'm going to pull out my no-qual longsword, and I am going... Oops. Going to attack it. Says cold iron, but it's so it's the first attack.
It's no qual. A 20? A 20 hits it because it did technically charge. For 4.
Is it a summoned bullet?
Well, if it was, then I would be very worried.
Very, very worried.
This
Yeah, I can't.
goblin comes out and is like, haha, like, get him, my minion.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You gotta teach me how to do that. How do you summon a bullet?
Is that your turn,
I mean,
Asha?
yeah, I pulled out my sword, stepped up, and attacked it for
Araxi,
4
it's your turn.
damages.
Okay, like how tall is this thing? I can't just fly like above it and still, and like,
How tall is it?
yeah, like am I gonna be within its reach if I'm like 45, if I'm 40 feet, I should say. If I'm 40 feet directly above it, does it seem like it's gonna be able to hit me?
So, although it's huge, it's not, like, tall. It's
It's
more
not tall.
long
Okay.
than it is tall. It's like, this thing is like 12 or 13 feet tall.
Yeah, so I should be okay just to fly directly above it 40 feet up in the air and summon ice spears underneath it again. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try going directly above it. You know, I can just do this and also shift away if I really want, like, unless it has some way to attack opportunity me from there, which I don't think it should. Then I should be able to do that. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do my last ice spear on it. So it gets a reflex
If you're
save for half.
if you're more than 20 feet up from the ground, then it won't be able to attack you.
Yeah, I'm 40. Exactly 40 feet because I'm going to fly back down at like a 45-degree angle back to 40 feet, right above him. I'm going to cast this spell.
Okay, Icicle Spear.
Yep, Ice Spear.
26.
Okay, so it passes. It's going to only take half damage, and I don't get the attempt to trip him. But so half of that, so it takes like 6 damage, I guess, or 5 damage, rounding down.
Yep, takes 5.
And then just to be, well, I don't have any other spells I can really use on this thing anyway, so I don't know. I'm like worried that it might like try to jump up in the air and attack me or something like that. So I'm gonna shift 15 feet directly above him, further. So I'm like a full 65 feet up in the air now. If it can get me up there, I'm gonna be impressed.
It can jump pretty high, but probably not that high. So you're like by some of its feet and stuff as it like was thrashing around, attacking you and Malok.
Yeah, it's like the thing too. It's because the amount of size category differences like that can actually happen. No penalties or anything. Because it's only as long as you're like, if you're 2 size categories larger than something, you can do that, right?
Yeah, you could just
I think
move
that's-
over.
Yep. I think all of us can technically do that. Like all of us can just kind of run through his squares that he's occupying. Although I'm not
Wait,
sure how that interacts if you like.
Oh,
Because it's huge. Since
Interesting.
it's huge, I think you can just like run underneath it.
Okay.
Definitely Savath can for being small. It might because it might be 3 size categories. I don't remember how that works exactly, but I know for sure 3 size categories can do it. Kind of like how things that are like diminutive can just like run up. In fact they have to go into your square to attack you.
I'm gonna 5 foot step back here and try to defensively cast a spell. Same DC.
Okay.
I'm closing my eyes.
Or you could just cast it and you rely on your mirror image to not get hit.
Yeah, but it's like a 50-50 chance now. I mean, I do have a fair amount of health, but I really don't want to get hurt.
Yeah, but also if you get hit, you have to make a concentration check anyway, and it's much
That's
harder
true.
because it's based on the damage you take.
That's true. Woo!
Ooh, you do it
Do it.
spectacularly.
And
She's starting to fight well under pressure.
I angle this not to hit Araxi in the air, but I do angle
I'm
it.
65 feet in the air.
I know. I'm angling it to not hit anybody at all because it's a flurry of snowballs.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
see, it only has
you're
a range
kind
of
of like
30.
so small and sort of under it that like its whole body might just take up the coat.
It's possibly true.
Like the interesting thing about ice spears actually too is it only hits a specific square normally, but if you get once you start getting multiples of it, like if you're attacking something that's medium, you can only hit with 1 spear, but large creatures you can actually hit with multiple spears and do extra damage and have better trip attempts. It's kind of a cool spell.
It saves, but it still takes a good chunk of damage.
Yay.
And it's critical now. So on its turn, it lets out like a weak, like kind of roar and kind of like faux lunges towards you all, and it withdraws with a burrow.
Ooh, I try to claw it.
We did a withdraw actually, so you can't.
Oh. I try to claw it anyways. I swipe at the air.
So now the
Loki?
question is it gonna come back, or is it just running away?
Um, I'm going to use my wholeness of body and heal.
The chunk of them that it got torn off just regenerate.
Oh man.
Well, part of it at least.
Yeah, I'm at 17 out of 53 right now.
Yeah, no big deal, right?
You've seen worse.
Yeah, not a problem, no.
I could inflict moderate wounds on you.
Yeah. You just like word it, be like, I have a spell that heals me, and I'll use it on you.
And it used to heal Safa, I swear.
Yeah,
It did heal Safa.
that's true. Who isn't using headphones, by the way?
You
I keep
couldn't
hearing
heal
like,
her well enough.
It's
hearing
Derek.
like an echo of myself. Okay.
No, I dropped my headset off for a bit because my head was overheating.
Ah.
Soph is taking a big long drink right now.
Sweet.
Or at least she did.
I can't remember. We like ran into some. Was that wine that was in the
Is that your
the
turn,
Dryad?
Loki? Or do you
I was
move?
just like, we should drink it. It's what Safa would have wanted.
She would have.
That's a standard action, so I'm going to take that as my turn. Just stay ready.
Asha?
I'll go. Huh. I'll sheath my sword as a move action, and I'll ready an action to fireball it.
Okay.
If it's not in the middle of us.
Araxi?
I'm gonna delay my initiative till after it. If it pops
Alright.
up.
Savath?
I could. I could. I don't know if it's gonna come back or not, so I'm going to.
Could at least cast shield or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, well, I can redo the mirror image because I'm back down to 2, or just get the shield on just in case. Yeah, I'll just do the shield for the heck of it.
Either one.
I'll put
Probably
shield
both
on
good idea.
myself, and then I'm going to move. Towards
Go
the
protect
summoned horse.
Araxi's horse. Yeah, protect my horse.
But I'm not going to be light-footed. I'm going to make sure that my feet are, touching the ground. Making
Okay.
noise.
And stomp as much as possible as a 20-pound kobold.
So,
Well, maybe Savath notices. And maybe you get like a grim like chill like up your spine, but you feel like the earth like trembling beneath you ever so slightly. But it seems to move away from you in that direction.
okay.
And I will take you guys out of combat as it is not
Hooray.
re-emerging.
We defeated it.
It doesn't want to die.
Stupid
You-
natural
you-
animals
you
not
folks
wanting to
aren't-
die.
I kind of
you
wanted it
folks
to
aren't
die.
worth the trouble. Although
I
it
mean, I
almost
think-
had Loki dead, every time it came up, it got pummeled with damage.
Yeah, with magic spells. I mean, it didn't know that I was out of damage spells, so I guess I can't really blame it there.
And you were flying. It could see you were flying, and it's not actually
Yeah.
being completely stupid.
Yeah, that's like part of the thing. I was like, if I just go around and cast, instead of doing the ice spell, just went around and cast fly, and everyone, that probably would have been even better. Like, everyone just sitting up there, oh, we're flying.
It'll
What are you
take
gonna do about it?
3 minutes, but I'm going to give Maloki the juicy juju juice.
It'll take 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm casting it thrice.
Oh noes, my damage.
Oh.
I didn't have any damage.
So I gain 30 hit points.
Yeah, reset your damage though. From what it
Yay!
was.
I'm at 47 out of 53.
Well, if we don't have any encounters, you can sleep that off.
Yep. Maloki gives his deepest thanks.
I mean, his
I
evilest
need
thanks.
to keep my friends alive.
I raise my eyebrow the way you use the word friends, but I don't mention it.
The hesitation behind the word.
Yeah.
I like that.
I want to keep my friends alive.
Okay. Alright, that was near the, like, early evening. Sun's starting to go down. What do you guys do?
I think we make a
Camp.
camp, but probably not right there. We probably go a little further away because.
Roll me survival to try and make a safe camp out of harm's way.
Yeah, one that a boulette won't come back to. At least that particular one's damaged, so I mean, if it does show up, it's almost dead at least. But yeah.
Luckily, you know that the boulettes are like so territorial that you hardly ever see more than one within any area.
That's good. At least.
I'm still kind of in shock from the damage, so I'm not much help.
That's okay. I rolled stupidly high for some reason.
Yeah, Araxi has a decent sense somehow.
Yeah. It's like I used to go camping all the time, only it was different because it was under the ocean. It's okay though, we didn't believe in tents there either.
Yep, Araxi thinks she's found a decent place to camp.
Oh, I think we'll still have watchers set up.
You actually find like an area of like tall grass, and it kind of reminds you of those like kelp beds and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And
Reminds me
before
of
we
my
get in-
childhood.
Oh gosh, I should stop giving GMs ideas. And before we get infected by a swarm of ticks.
I like how you're like, I should stop doing this, and then you did it anyway.
Well, there are natural
Right.
hazard like encounters that
Yeah.
are on this table.
Like a swarm of ants that's
I don't see
inexplicably
ticks,
like
but yeah,
CR like fucking 14 or some bullshit. Like really high.
there's some bad plants you can run into. There's a very small chance for an earthquake.
Sounds fun.
Nice.
Some of that's probably reliant on
Earthquakes over
survival
here?
checks, at least.
So we're near
So
a
as long as we
plate or
keep rolling
something.
okay on those.
As long as we don't, like, go under, I don't know, a wobbly rock cleft during an earthquake, I think we'll be fine.
We could have like a fissure open up in the middle of the plains. Like you just happen to be where a fissure opens up. Oh no. That
I
would be just my
mean-
luck.
I think I could say goodbye to Asha if that happened.
What, you think you'd fall into the fissure?
Oh yeah, have you seen my acrobatics checks?
Oh, it'd be a reflex save, yeah?
Go ahead
Alright.
and roll me
My
perceptions for the
acrobatics checks are at -5.
For our various watches. I don't even know what order we're doing watches in, but I'm assuming we're doing watches.
That's during
Perception.
my watch. I'm so good at this.
I'd do dark vision as well during
Oh
my
man, there's a
watch.
chance for a tornado here too.
Fun.
Ooh, or grass
By the
fire.
way, if Savath tells me that she wants to fight a tornado, you're on your own. I'm leaving. If that happens, I'm leaving.
Savath
And you're not
says
gonna
you just
convince me
have to
otherwise.
believe.
Yeah, she just stand and fight. I can tank the tornado. I'll be like, well, good luck with that.
As images. Infinite images until I run out of images.
The tornado can't see me, can't hit me. So, well, I don't know if they have tornadoes where you come from. I mean, we don't have them where I come from either, but I'm pretty sure they.
Well, I mean, you still have like whirlpools and vortexes.
Yeah, we have
It's
vortexes.
true.
So at least it's relatable.
That's true.
Yeah.
I come from caves. We have other problems.
Ugh,
Actually, all of us, except for Asha, got pretty good perception checks, so that's good at least.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally, whatever happens is going to happen during Asha's watch, probably, but you know.
Mhm.
Since I can, like, I'm guessing we'll give him a Loki either, like, the first or last watch, like, as the sun's rising or as it's setting, because he doesn't have dark vision.
Sounds good. Although I do have my goggles.
Oh, you have goggles, so I guess it doesn't really matter in that case then.
I have goggles that let me see things that can see in the dark in the dark.
I use my at night I would use the like secluded grimoire thing to bring back my spellbook and swap out a spell for dark vision for my watch.
Oh, I might kind of get my wish here. Okay. So as far as perceptions go, Araxi, Maloki, I think you two are the only ones that would detect this, whether whenever you're watching or sleeping. But you two both notice that it is very windy that night. Right? The wind howls. And it's howling in such a strength that any kind of like tent you have is
Well, we don't.
noticeably
But...
like any kind of tent or any kind of like loose, not like super, you know, grounded thing gets shaken or almost blown away.
No, I was talking about in Witcher
They're
3.
severe
It's
wind.
one of the lines Geralt says while you're walking around. If the wind starts howling, he's like, "Wind's howling," as he's walking around or whatever. There's like some certain like ambient things that he says that you hear a lot when you play that game. That's one of them. Wind's
Yeah.
howling.
Which game?
Witcher 3.
Uh,
Such a great game though.
you hear a lot of that in Morrowind too. Fucking dust storms.
You hear people say wind's howling though?
No.
Okay, you just hear wind howling. Okay, so there's just a lot of wind, but no, other than that though, not an issue. We don't have tents
Not
anymore.
really.
We're just sleeping out in the open because we're
The wind
like
is blowing
doofuses.
at between 31 to 50 miles per hour, so it's significant.
Okay. I guess maybe we're shielded a little bit by the brush that we camped out in, but probably
Yeah.
not by much. But yeah.
Alright, it doesn't seem to let up. Even into morning, you still get these infrequent gusts of severe wind.
Okay, well I'm gonna prepare different spells today. Namely, I'm gonna prepare Endure Elements and cast that on myself because it lasts for 24 hours.
There's maybe something I should do about this. Perhaps I should take the wind hex or the wind spirit.
So yeah, I'll do Endure Elements. Still need to prepare Mount. I just start a new list here. Well, new list for what spells I'm casting, I mean.
What does alter winds do?
Okay. So I'm using at least 2 level 1 spells, probably 3 because I think I'm going to Secluded Grimoire my spellbook away again. After I finish preparing my spells it is.
The horse appreciates the care. It doesn't look like it's really phased at all by the winds. It just makes its mane look even more majestic. Savath, you do find that it's difficult for you to move against these winds. They're
Oh.
strong enough.
I'm going to take the wind spirit, and I think alter winds will work on a person, and So I'm going to try to diminish the winds within a 10-foot radius of myself.
Ooh, that's pretty useful. How long does that last?
1 hour per level.
No, that is pretty nice. You'd be able to just cast that twice and last us the whole day.
Yep. So yeah, I'm taking the Wind Spirit, and I am going to take... Well, I'm shit at perception.
So we're pretty much all riding in like a little circle around Asha with her bubble for the wind.
Okay, so that Alter Winds is gonna do what exactly?
It reduces wind force, or it you steadily enhance or diminish the effects of natural winds within the spell's area, which is a point around which you touch the spell. Within the area, natural but non-magical wind effects are either increased or decreased by 1 step in intensity. The maximum wind force you can affect by the spell is based on your caster level. I can affect moderate level wind strengths at my caster level.
So if it's strong level, then you can't.
Are they strong winds? Because strong are really, really strong.
I have no idea. I don't really know whether this is a link here. Wind levels.
This is severe.
This is severe? Okay, then I'm not going to take this hex.
Yeah, because it doesn't do anything then.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this I don't like the way this spell scales. It doesn't scale very high.
No. I will find a different hex to take.
At the very least, I don't have to worry about making fort saves to avoid taking non-lethal cold damage or something. I guess if somebody else starts looking really bad off, like really bad off or something, I might be like, oh, here you go, endure elements.
I guess my cloak will be billowing in the winds very regally.
Majestically, yeah.
Mine too.
That's worth it, I guess. Oh, this also makes it harder to fly. That's kind of funny.
Yep. Okay, so will you guys travel? Is that your preparation?
Yeah. I'm finding a spirit, but yeah, we can start traveling.
I guess I also
Okay.
offer Sivoth, like, she can ride on my horse if she wants, because the wind is probably, like, more difficult for her because she's smaller, I'm guessing? Is that what I'm understanding this correctly?
Probably requiring muscle, but if the horse don't mind, I'm
I mean, it's
The
a
horse doesn't have a
summoned
mind,
horse.
so
It doesn't really mind.
sure.
I glance over at Asha and seeing the glares that Asha's been giving the horses the entire time, decide better than to ask.
I haven't been glaring at them.
I don't believe you.
I just don't trust them. There's a difference between hating them and not trusting them. I'll just take Flame again, and I'll take the Cinder Dance. If I start getting hit by cold energy, I can, I guess, take no, I can't be hurt by non-lethal cold energy because I have energy resistance to it via my blood and via my race.
Okay, as you guys are traveling, you begin to notice that these winds increase in strength as it becomes apparent to anyone with knowledge nature that a windstorm is finally on its way, as predicted by the nighttime effect.
I have no idea what
okay.
that is.
We're looking at 51 to 74 mile per hour wind.
I find a ditch and I try to keep myself from being hit by
Try to find a
flying
spot.
things.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna try to find a spot to weather the storm, I guess.
Yeah. Do you want a survival?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Sure,
I'm so
survival.
good at these. I always roll above a 10 somehow, even though I have no ranks in it, so that's pretty cool. I have to just take points in survival, like, next level or something, just to
I
be
know how
like,
to
yeah,
find
Raxi rolled
holes.
well all the time, so obviously she has a talent for it.
I guess Savas the only one with well, she's the best survival right now.
I know, and the nice too. We're just
However,
naturally
everybody
talented at it.
roll me
Why are we out
a
of the city
strength
again?
check.
Strength check. This is gonna go really well.
Yep, for the first round of this windstorm. Alright, 11, 20, 11, 14. Alright. Araxi, Maloki, and Asha succeed at being able to move against the winds. You are one check closer to safety. Savath, however, is finding it much, much more difficult due to her size.
Okay, wait a minute though. If we're on the horses, so actually should the horse be making the check?
Nope,
Okay.
they're not checked. They are too big to be checked.
So
So they don't give a damn.
we just riding the horses through it then?
Well, it could blow you off the horse.
Okay, so I guess maybe that's what happened then? Did Savath get knocked off the horse?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate.
Oh no! Help me!
God damn it. I don't know if I can. I think if I got this horse, I'm pretty screwed too.
She gets blown back 20 feet.
What's our? I'm guessing that I'm up
And takes
front.
4 points of non-lethal.
Okay.
I'm just wondering if there's a way that I could try to catch her before she hits.
Probably
Like,
not.
Well, I'm
prevent
on a
her from
different
hitting.
horse,
That's
so...
yeah.
I stand up, brush myself off, and start running after everybody is...
Oh, it's still going.
Oh,
This is
shoot.
the second round. Everybody
I'm
roll me a
gonna
strength
turn
check.
to try and help her get up.
No, we're going around.
Okay, roll me a strength check to move against the wind.
Alright.
No, I think she's dead. I have to keep moving.
No, he said a strength check, not an intelligence check.
She dead. The winds killed her.
Oh no!
It's
It
over
happened!
now. No.
Don't worry, I have my character almost No, not
You have a
all
backup
ready.
character, perfectly
I have the
perfectly
idea
ready
of the
Oh,
for
character
dying to winds.
Let's
I actually
see.
have 4 backup
Everybody
characters
succeeds this time.
ready.
I will
Even Savath.
scumspec these wins
She
with my backup
gets
character.
up to her feet, but Savath, you can feel that these winds are not letting up.
Oh, is there a
I'm
tree
gonna
nearby
try
I can
and-
hug?
Pull Savath onto my horse.
Oh, I'm 20 feet behind.
There
like,
might be some.
Well, yeah, but I turned around to go get you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got-
luckily
he's
you're able to
turned-
move against the winds, Maloki, and you can ride over to her, and she stays standing.
I try to pull her up so she's sitting in front of me. That way, if she gets blasted, she hits me instead of flying off the back. It's a lot more likely
Okay,
I'm going to be able
Savath,
to stay on than her.
Do you take his help to
Yes.
get on the horse,
I
or at
do.
least onto him? Okay.
All right, we'll turn around then.
Well, third round. Everybody give me strength checks, including Savath.
Yeah.
Yep, I fall off my horse probably.
Luckily, you're just checked. You're not blown back.
Oh, that's good at least. So actually, does this? I mean, I'm on the horse, so does the horse keep moving?
It can move, but you're not finding it easy to be on it.
Got it.
So if it moves, then you threaten falling off because you are checked.
So I guess while I do that, I maybe hold the reins to keep my horse in place while I try to keep myself back on the horse so I don't fall off. Because I don't want to deal
Okay.
with trying to see if I can, like, fucking shift back onto the horse or something. I don't know if I can do that.
Okay, fourth round. Everybody give me another strength check.
Don't. So I guess I'm still not going anywhere.
Shit.
Anyone from Savath.
So I just need teleport, although it wouldn't have been useful because I've never been to the Morani Forest. That's why we need teleport by tree.
Secret.
It's a 6th
So
level
you need
spell.
Root Walker?
Oh, another strength? Oh my gosh.
Yep, it's continued.
It's forever.
Okay, Maloki,
We're just-
although you are
we're
checked,
just make-
Savath stays in the saddle or whatever. Araxi's also checked.
Yeah.
Alright, fifth round. Go ahead and make me one last strength check.
Don't.
Be nice. Hey.
Can I just teleport to wherever we're going? Like dimensional slide or something? Is it within 60 feet? Probably isn't.
Maybe. It is a
'Cause I
wide
don't-
open plain.
Yeah. Is whatever we're like we're trying to get to like a ditch or something or behind
A
some...
ditch.
Is that where
Yeah.
we're going? Okay.
To
Give
try
me
to
one
lay
last
low and
strength
let
check,
this
Savath.
thing blow over us.
One last one.
Yeah.
Alright,
know.
can I give a strength check to try and keep her from flying off?
Give me a reflex to catch her.
I am much
She's
happier
getting
with a
blown away.
reflex. Ugh.
Oh, there she goes.
I like poke my head out to like watch something fly by, and then I just get caught by the wind when I do it.
Alright, Savath gets blown 40 feet behind you.
Dang
with
it.
3
Oh,
points of
dang.
non-lethal damage.
3, okay.
Now
Well,
everybody,
I'm not gonna just let her go.
everybody, I guess actually including Savath, because it's just gonna try to hit her later. Everybody give me a reflex save.
Oh, fun.
Because you see, in the distance, there's a tree
Oh.
that gets blown over, and it starts hurtling towards you.
Oh, shit.
Does that mean my horse needs a reflex save as well?
Probably.
Yes.
Okay.
Just go ahead and roll a
Let's see.
1d20 for your horses.
Oh man.
Wait, no, they have it has a
Hey,
real reflex save.
My horse
it's
has
a real
reflex.
My horse is a real person too, or a real horse, or whatever it is.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
I mean, it's a fake horse, but it's a real fake horse. Yeah, it has a +5 reflex save. It's actually better at reflex saves than I am, I think.
But not as good as me.
It's in the defense tab. Yeah, my reflex save is pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty bad. Here's my reflex save. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty bad. My horses is +5, so let me roll that. My amazing summon horse gets a 19, so it probably actually like passes its save, but you know.
The tree trunk, like, the horse, I guess, reflexively ducks under it, but it hits Araxi.
But it hits me because I'm on top of the horse, and the horse like forgot.
Oh, you just got hit in the head too. Then.
So
Like,
Asha
ugh.
is going to take the full. Savatha is actually going to take the full.
Oh, of course.
Maloki does not take any of it. This is a save or... This is all or nothing.
Shit, do I go with the tree?
Well, this is all or nothing for me.
Fortunately, you
anyway,
don't.
Splat!
Yeah, Maloki has evasion anyway.
But Araxi takes the full, and it's 15. But these 5 rounds are actually more like 5 minutes worth of time in this windstorm. It's not over like
Okay.
within like a few seconds. It lasts for a few minutes.
Well, after getting hit with that, I'd probably
Then
be
the
like, enough is
winds
enough.
start to decline after that.
Aw. I don't care. I'm shifting into the fucking pit, like I should have done like several minutes ago.
I actually did get a weather or terrain event on this,
Yeah.
and it was a windstorm.
So I'm still like not. After getting hit by that, I'm like, I don't want to be here. So I use my dimensional shift to shift to wherever that pit that we were, or that ditch we were trying to get to, and like duck down in that.
Okay, you ride out
And
the
just leave
rest of the wind.
Yeah, horse can do whatever the fuck it wants while I'm doing that. If it's still
Yeah,
if it's still
I
hanging
just-
around.
I'm gonna head back to Savath and try and get her back up.
Okay, thank you.
That big oak or whatever nearly, pulverized her.
Well, I'll cradle her in one arm and ride her back up to where everyone else is.
Okay.
You look like you
Over,
got hit by a tree.
This monkey with this dragon.
Over like the next hour or so, the windstorm
horse.
gradually dies down in strength until it becomes a moderate breeze, a moderate wind. One of the plains' famous windstorms.
I've never heard of their windstorms. Who
Neither
would
have I.
live in this place?
Well,
Those horse lords are crazy.
Level 2 spell for myself.
Right, this is a very majestic horse.
Probably
I
looked
heal
special.
He
all
probably
the damage
plowed
up.
through that like no big deal.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like, whatever.
Yeah, he's a boss.
I live here.
Well, he lives in the plains. I mean, perhaps he trained here. Who knows? I don't know.
Oh, these horses are like totally used to like the weather here.
Gotcha.
I mean, the dude's name
Mine
was
isn't.
Windbraid.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fair.
They're
My
used
horse
to this.
wasn't. I don't know what my horse is used to though. It's a fake horse.
That's true. It doesn't know very much.
Like
Your
mine's
horse
not even.
is
It's
used to
not
being
even
imaginary.
like unlike Summon Monster One or whatever. It's not even like a celestial horse. It's just a horse. It's just an ordinary horse that's summoned from fucking who knows where.
So how much damage did our little Savath take?
15.
And some non
Alright, I'll
Oh,
offer
the
her a
non-lethal
potion
will
of
go
cure
away.
light wounds.
No, I'll just heal her with
Windstorms
my
can be quite
Juju
dangerous.
juice.
Oh, I also have that
Did
wand
anybody
of
else
cure light
take
wounds too.
damage? Or actually, I'll heal you with Juju juice too.
Okay.
So 10.
And having this as like a random like
10.
weather encounter just makes like what my shaman is capable of like even more just scary.
Yeah.
You mean with control winds?
Oh, he just fucked up a bunch
Yeah.
of drakes last Sunday.
I should have just used the teleport like right away. So like screw this crap. I'm just dimensional sliding.
Your progress will be a little bit delayed due to
Clearly.
not being all on horses.
Yeah.
So a few more hours go by, and it's time to sleep.
I have no idea who that is.
I don't know.
Isn't that Max? I think it's
Would
Max.
that be a new one for Max?
Yeah, he made like a new
I mean, he does. He
name
did
or
have to
something.
do a new vent
I have no
account
idea.
essentially, but
I mean, I thought that was his new one, but maybe it's somebody else. I have no idea. I think it's Max though. All right. So I guess another survival check is in order. Yeah.
For the night.
Oh, holy shit! What am I? What is this? No, not a very good roll.
Yeah, I'm a beast.
I don't know how to survive after that
wait.
windstorm. Fuck. Help me,
It, like,
people!
it kind of jarred her.
I'm a poor little kobold. Incapable of walking through wind, apparently.
However,
Oh, damn it.
for the bullet and the windstorm encounter, I'm lumping the XP together. You all get 1,000 XP.
Woo!
Because the billet was 800 for each, and the windstorm was 200 for each.
How much until our next level?
5,000. No, 7,000. Sorry. I just realized
What,
my
so
flurry actually was
22,000?
4 attacks, not 3 when I
23,000.
use a key point.
23, okay. And we're at 16,000 right now, correct?
Yep.
Hmm. Okay, would have missed. I forgot when we hit level 6, my flurry of blows with a key point actually goes up to 4 attacks instead of 3.
Oh, that's right because you have an extra attack as part of your progression
Yep.
too. But it's like it's your iterative attack, so it's slower.
Yeah.
-5 compared to the other ones.
Alright, so let's see the survivals. You can do the perception. If you haven't already rolled this.
Yeah, I definitely have not rolled a perception yet.
Alright, even though the perceptions are kind of sketchy. Except for Maloki's,
Hey,
I
my
guess.
perception wasn't sketchy. Damn.
The night goes by relatively well. No blustery wind. It's calm now. And nothing bothers you in the night. It was a good survival check there.
Yeah, I had a boss survival.
With your -1.
Hell yeah, baby.
Alright, you guys wake up in the morning. And you guys can see the forest in the distance now. It's within a few hours.
Cool, okay.
So, but we still have to go quite a ways in the forest itself.
Probably.
Likely to get to Crying Leaf, it's going to take the rest of the day.
Yeah, and we might run into some elves on the way there. They're like, "What are you doing in our forest?"
Maybe elves that disapprove of the fact that we were invited in. Who knows?
Do we have an official letter?
Yes, I think so. We got a letter from Quava, I'm pretty sure.
Except we did hear that there sounded like there was some combat in there, so there could be a different group of elves that disagrees with it and they're fighting now. So, again, on guard, you never know.
I'm pretty sure there is a different group of elves that's like fighting them there, and it's called the Drow.
Again, you never know. I'm just putting out options. You never know.
I know you disallowed the nature spirit. Will you allow the wood spirit for me, Matt?
The Wood Spirit,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Okay. I'm going to take Verdant Path. Hex, which allows me to have Woodland Stride.
Okay.
And better at 8th level, but I'm not level 8 yet. Allows me to airwalk within 10 feet of a tree. Ooh. The branches come out and are like, here, we support your feet. For you. Have fun.
How fun indeed.
Okay. Sorry, I'm done talking about my spirit.
Huh, okay.
Is it like too, is it gonna be a problem for horses to go through this forest, I guess?
Not a problem, but, you know,
Okay.
they won't be moving at their full speed.
Right, that's fine. I'm already not moving at full speed because we have people on foot.
Alright. So, you guys all go ahead?
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Keeping an eye out
finally
for
get to the
elves.
edge of the dense canopy that is the Mirani forest. Even after just entering it, it looks like the forest itself is a place of ancient life. Immense fir trees, pines, and redwood. However, you guys have specific directions to Crying Leaf. You have a hunter's trail. And you follow it, as narrow as it is.
You were right, Brent. That is Max.
Told you.
He just shot me a text message saying that was him. I was like, what the fuck?
Alright, so yeah, we'll follow the Hunter's Trail based off the map we got given by Quava. And, I guess whoops. I'm looking for elves, specifically, but anything else, that's my perception as we're going
Sure,
through the
give me
forest.
perception.
Yep. Mostly looking for elves, but other things too, I suppose. I'm not going to ignore. other things I see moving around. Because I have a feeling this trail's probably watched.
I ride the trail as if we've nothing to fear.
I walk just outside of the trail because I can. Ah ha ha ha.
Just outside and just above.
No, I can't go just above the trail right now.
Was that level 8?
Yeah, it's level 8.
Got it.
Alright, is that everybody's perception?
No, I'm struggling to get my page working. I think I've just kind of been timed
Okay.
out for a little while. There we go.
There we go. That's all of us now. I think.
Alright, good.
No, it's everyone but Asha.
I can roll a perception with my -1. Give me a second. Hooray, I'm so perceptive.
Huh, funny.
Rawr.
Well, I was about to say that everybody gets it, but not Asha.
It's okay. Pretty soon I think I'll be able to act in the surprise round anyway. Yeah, next level I can act in the surprise round anyway.
Are you gonna get lookout or something?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have endure elements
No,
anymore since the
I'll
windstorm
have battle
stopped.
sight.
So I'd swap that out for
Which will get better.
probably something else.
Alright. You're making your way through the Morani forest. And many of you, except for Asha, start to notice some sounds going on in the forest around. At first it's small things like snapping twigs, but then the sounds get a little bigger. And you start to hear like what may even be trunks kind of like struggling to hold some kind of weight, and the leaves of these trees start to rustle as if some great weight had moved them. And you all spot, except not quite for Asha, 3 large winged reptilian creatures who were trying to ambush you, but did not successfully. So this surprise round will be much like a normal round, except without Asha.
Wait, what?
Oh, Drake's probably?
Oh, I haven't
But it'll
fought
still
drakes
be a
before.
let me just-
surprise round in terms of, like, action economy, right?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
standard actions. No, we just all get a round without, like a full round without you. Sucks to be you.
Oh, god damn it, really? That natural 1 on initiative.
Dang it, I can't just fly away from these things.
Now I need a Savath.
Oh yeah. I was all busy preparing things, but not that.
They rolled really high.
Okay.
They always roll really high in initiative. Like everything we fight gets fucking high initiatives.
That's ridiculous.
No, that's just roll 20 favoring you.
It's
And
just,
apparently
it's just,
Favors
spitting
the
on
DM.
me right now.
I'm just used to it now. Like I swear, I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like that happens everything we fight. Like how things that have like no initiative bonus will roll 20s against us. It's kind of funny.
Well, that sucks.
We've been able to overcome it so far, at least, but I don't know. This is gonna be tough.
Alright, this first Drake, it takes off, and it flies in the... It's flying 20 feet above the ground, over the canopy, but still within sight. This second Drake follows suit and flies ahead of you guys. The third Drake remains in the rear, and instead, this one, it rears back its head, and then it spits what looks like a ball of acid at you guys.
Neat.
So I need a reflex save from everybody. The point of impact.
Woot.
What are ASMR resistances again? Acid, cold, electric. Okay.
Okay, these are some weird reflex saves.
I'm fine. Although I should probably roll for my horse, huh?
Yeah, horse.
Oh yeah, my horse.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
The good news is I don't really care what happens to my horse. Well, good news for me. It's bad news for my horse.
There we go. Okay. So, let's see. Maloki saves, Savath saves, Araxi fails, and Asha fails. And the
And my horse fails. Or does it
Araxi's horse
pass?
fails, I guess, and Maloki's horse saves.
Oh dang. My horse, no!
Look at my horse.
So this is going to be for half damage if you save.
And no damage for Maloki because he has evasion.
Yep, question.
Oh boy, I take 3
26
damages.
health on my horse?
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
That sounds correct. It's
And this
2d8 plus
cloud.
6, right?
Yeah, 2d8 plus 6 at full would be 22.
This cloud is very difficult to see through. It obscures your sight, like obscuring mist. Araxi, it's your surprise round action.
Um... Let's see. I know for sure I'm going to want to cast a spell. Although I'd have to do a concentration check because of the acid. Is that correct? Like this acid is it like a 1 round dot kind of thing? So maybe I don't.
It's not on your turn, so it's not damaging you on your turn.
Okay.
It's just on this round.
So yeah, I'm going to cast Mage Armor myself, and I'm going to shift out of this crap. Just outside of it, off my horse. So, yeah, my horse is
Okay.
like right here,
Savath.
and I'm next to it.
I'm sorry, did this thing affect me with my save?
It did a little bit of damage to you. 4 points.
Is it half
That
damage?
was
of acid.
okay. Gotcha.
And your vision
And-
is obscured so long as you're in the cloud.
Okay. I will move out. How high is that thing in the air?
These drakes?
Yeah.
They're all like 20 feet in the air.
Well, this one over here is more level to the ground with you guys, the one that shot the acid. The other ones are 20 feet in the air.
Which one shot the acid?
This one in the rear.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
It hasn't taken flight yet.
Do I know if they have immunities, resistances, anything important?
Savath, it must be your draconic heritage. You're able to pick up on these very quickly. You know that these are dragons, that they are the earth subtype, and that they're more commonly known as drakes.
Mm-hmm.
You know that they are immune to paralysis and sleep, as per most dragons, and these particular ones are immune to acid, but they have no other resistances or immunity.
Okay. And no spell resistance, because they're just drakes.
No spell resistance, no DR.
Alright. I will relay the important information to my allies. And then, cast... Mage Armor on myself.
You only have one action, because it's a surprise round.
Oh! Then I moved. Okay.
So moving out of the cloud was pretty much your move.
Yeah.
Or your action.
Asha.
Surprise round, so I'm fucking stuck here. Fuck you, Cloud.
Yeah, he doesn't have an action because of surprise round. Remember? So Asha
Oh, right,
actually.
right.
Asha's actually not able to do
Maloki.
anything.
We ride over to the one that's low.
Okay.
And then
All
I
right,
would
round-
like to
round
attack
one.
it. The
Surprise
horse
round, you
gets
could.
to move, I get to attack.
I don't know if it works like that.
Oh, it's the way it sounded like, but I mean, I'll leave that up to Matt.
Well, what he can do is he can charge.
Charging is a full round
Charges.
action.
Yes, but if you're only allowed a standard action and the mount can move, or you or the mount can move up to your normal speed, you can still charge.
Okay.
It's basically it's a reduced charge.
Yeah, it actually says that if you were able to only take a standard action on your turn, you can still charge, but you are only allowed to move up to your speed instead of double your speed. And you can't draw a weapon unless you possess the quick draw feat, but that's not a problem for Maloki because he's probably just going to not run up and punch it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, yeah, he can actually do that.
Because you have a horse and it's super useful.
He could actually do it even if he didn't have the horse, technically. As long as he
Oh,
doesn't
does
have
that
the-
hit?
A 31 does hit. You hit it for a little bit.
Remember, the key
Alright.
strike is considered a magic weapon.
Yep, all the damage goes through.
Sweet.
Alright, now it's their turn. This one is gonna fly around. It's gonna try and make a fly check to kind of turn. And it does. It makes a turn, and it comes to swoop by and attack Savage. Oh, why am I doing that? I have the sheets configured. Does the
Miss.
16 hit?
Mage
Alright,
armor was a
that's
good
it.
choice. Alright. Wait, I didn't mage armor. I'm
So is the
sorry.
thing now close to the ground again?
It's a
It had to
16
swoop
would
down to
hit.
attack, right?
Dang it. It meets.
Ooh.
Meets?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's 5 points.
Ah!
This one keeps flying.
Because
And
you
it's
don't
gonna
have shield
take
up, yeah?
2 move actions to start flying towards Maloki. And your horse.
Look at my horse.
And this one, well, it doesn't like that you hit it, so it's gonna bite you. Or actually, it's gonna try and bite you and tail slap you.
That's not very nice.
Does an 18 hit you?
Hmm. Um, 18 hits me exactly right now.
Because of the charge, yeah.
Yep.
So 11 points of damage from that. And it appears I did not configure the tail slap damage.
At least the crit confirm failed on that, on the tail slap.
True.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
So I'll just roll the tail slap damage manually. That's 4 points. And that's its turn. Rax.
So I'm going to use my Arcane Reservoir to empower my Glitter Dust, and I'm going to cast Glitter Dust. I can't really hit multiples with it, but I can at least hit one of them. So I'm going to kind of cast it here so it only hits the Drake. And I'm going to try to blind him, so he gets to make a DC 18 will save. Alright, cool. So
Nope.
that one's blind, at least. And I'm going to move a little bit closer to Maloki. And my
Okay.
horse is probably going to move out of the frickin' acid. Actually, yeah, whatever. Moves out of the acid. But...
Savas, you're being attacked by a drake.
Yeah. So it's within
You
reach.
know that for a while, you know that drakes are quite intelligent? For dragons, they're rather stupid.
Right.
But they're smart compared to like a mountain lion.
Yeah. True dragons look down on them just as much as, almost just as much as kobolds.
Did I know it had DR or no DR?
No DR,
It
just
doesn't have any
immunity to
DR.
acid. I guess I should roll like Arcana, Knowledge Arcana for me as well, but I probably know the same thing Savath know. Maybe less even.
I'm going to whip out my claws and full round claw it.
Okay. Ooh, the 21 hit.
And then 5 foot step back. So I got claws this
Yep, you
round.
damaged it lightly.
Haha.
Yep, nice claw. Ash.
Is the one that's blind within reach?
It's 20 feet off the ground right now.
Huh.
It's like coming in to swoop in for Maloki.
But it is fabulous and glittery.
Yeah.
Not the. Although you still probably can't see because you're in the obscuring mist. So
I mean, I'm on the edge of it. Whatever. Y'all are blessed. Take that
Woo!
measly +1.
Hey, that +1 can make a big difference.
Yeah, at this
yeah,
level, +1's still significant.
it's a 5% increase to your ability to hit things.
And I will pull out my shield.
Alright, Maloki.
Even at high levels, a +1's a big deal, as long as it stacks with your other modifiers. That's like the main thing is you get better sources of morale bonus.
It's a ride check of 10 to do an attack while you're on the horse if it's combat trained.
That's like an auto success for you then, right? Because you have +9 to ride.
Yep.
So you can just
I
attack.
do.
You can just attack on your horse and never have any issues.
We'll do it just to be fair. Since I don't like this thing having hit me and having hurt my horse, I'm going to use a key point and then use power attack on my flurry.
Okay. '26, 20, 18.
Wait, wouldn't one of
You've
those
hit
be...
with all your attack.
Oh, there
That
it is.
one.
Okay.
Yep. The last one was a nat 1, but just because it was a different number, I couldn't just control V that one out.
Yeah. You can also, instead of doing Control V, if you hit the up arrow, it goes back to your last roll. Like when you have a blank line on your in roll 20.
Oh, nice.
And if you hit up multiple times, it scrolls back to other rolls. So sometimes
That's pretty cool.
sometimes if you had something you remembered rolling just recently, like, okay, I'll just scroll up until I find that roll again.
So which one's hit?
Well, the first 3.
But not the one. That's pretty good then. 3 attacks.
$33 damage. It's 3 11s.
Rolling all the 4s.
Oh
Nice.
my god. Destructor 444.
You heard it super bad.
Aw, but
It's
not
not
bad
looking good.
enough.
Alright, this one near Savath. It's gonna 5-foot the rest of the way and land and bite and tail slap at her.
No.
It's like, it's thinking, it can't vocalize it because it's a drake. It's just thinking, ah, lesser dragon thing. I
It's
will
probably
eat you.
excited. All the other dragons look down on it for being a drake, but it found something it feels like it can feel superior to.
This one
Yeah,
particular was the runt of the pack. Now he gets to really bully somebody else. Nope. Well, one hits.
it
The
bites
bite.
you.
Yeah. Please tell me nothing comes with that bite.
Actually, no. It's just physical.
That's good.
We're not into like the crazy
Yeah.
things.
Natural attacks
We're not
scare
into
me.
everything grabs yet.
Yeah, everything grabs.
Alright, well that's its turn. Ooh, the blind one. It's like mid-flight, and blind.
Mm-hmm.
It wants to move, so it's gonna have to roll an acrobatic. Or maybe it should be a fly in this case.
I think in
feel
this,
like
if
it
it's
should be a
airborne, it's a
fly.
fly.
Yeah, it's gonna roll a fly. Has to
Yeah,
roll,
I
I
think
think,
if
like
it
a 15.
fails it, yeah, if it fails it, it just starts falling. If it fails it bad enough, it actually like falls and takes damage. But
I think it's still actually flying.
with that roll, I think so.
It's gonna try and bite Maloki. It comes down from some of its height and tries to bite it. And that probably misses any.
I think so, because he doesn't have charge anymore, right?
Nope.
Derek, you there? Uh, I guess I'll
I'm
go
pretty sure a
check.
16 doesn't hit him. Even though it should have flank, so maybe an 18. Does an 18 hit him? I don't think so. I think it has to roll like something higher than an 18. Anyway, this one's turn, it's looking really bad. And it is going to, it's just straight up flee. It doesn't want any of this. It flies super fast off the map. It uses its speed surge to take an additional move action. So it withdraws and then it moves again. Araxi?
I guess he ran to the restroom, so he should be back in a minute.
Yep.
The other one flew away, it looks like. Withdraw?
Yeah, it took.
Okay.
Or it even just like bounded
Oh,
through the
also,
wood.
did you do, you get another will save on that Drake at the end of its turn? The one that I blinded?
And 16 misses.
Okay,
Nope,
it's
it's
still
still.
blind.
Actually, it's more like an 18 since it was flanking. Does an 18 hit you?
No, still misses.
Okay.
19 AC, right?
No, 20. My AC was 18 after I charged, but now it's back
Okay.
up to 20.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Sorry, I thought somebody had seen my BRB.
Oh, burp.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I don't speak AOL Messenger anymore.
You would be surprised how many freaking people still have an AOL email address.
Yeah, I bet you see it with customers at your job, huh?
They either have Gmail or AOL. It's ridiculous.
I mean,
Gmail
Gmail
is
is pretty
like one
modern
of
at
the most
least. Yeah.
user-friendly things.
I high five
But, like,
people when they have
Gmail is-
Hotmail
Or
accounts.
ubiquitous.
I'm like, fuck yeah. Oh,
I get happy when people have Yahoo accounts.
See,
why? Yahoo's awful.
technically the Hotmail stuff is just Outlook now. Like I mean, I have an Outlook
You can't
one,
get
but
a
it's
Hotmail
actually
address. You
the
can't
same.
get it.
Well, you can't get them anymore, but
Right.
it's
You can only
it's
have
owned
it.
by Microsoft and it goes through Outlook now.
Right, but that's what I mean. Is like anybody who has Hotmail, I high five them for being like that ancient, you know.
Yeah.
I
My
think
Yahoo
I have a
address is from
Hotmail
like
address.
15 years
I don't
ago.
remember its frickin' account information though.
Oh, that's your
Oh.
problem.
My dad had a Hotmail address until his account got compromised and they auto locked everything out and he couldn't remember how to get back into it.
By contacting them. I don't know. Just a
Yeah, my Yahoo
suggestion.
one just got compromised today apparently, so I had to go make a new address for it or a password for it.
Yep.
Apparently, it locked it out when somebody got into it though, so I don't think anybody got anything from it, but I don't know. I don't even use that email address for almost anything anymore.
Millions of people
So, it
in the
shouldn't matter.
world just received a Viagra ad from your email address, Pluto. Just let you know. That's what happened.
Okay, that's fair.
That's what we have to deal with as a provider, having mail servers also.
It's my turn now, right? So this other one's on the ground, the one near Savath, right? So
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna move so my horse isn't blocking my view, and I'm going to use the ice things again. I'm gonna try that again. See if it works better against these than it did against the boulette. So it gets to make a reflex save, and if it fails, it takes the full damage, and I get to do a CMB against it.
Oh, fun.
Alright, cool. So I get to attempt to trip it after this damage, too.
Oh.
So cold and then
Even
piercing.
trip things that are in the air?
This one isn't in
not
the
in
air,
there.
but yes,
Oh,
I
right.
could, because as long as it's within 10 feet, I knock it prone. But I do have to make the CMB check.
You're doing ice spike,
So
right?
it's plus... It's ice spikes.
Yeah.
So
So this
plus
ice
my
spike's erecting
cast
from the
level.
ground.
Yeah, and I only get one because I'm only level 6, because it's per 4 caster levels, but...
Yeah.
So it's a 15 CMB to try to knock it prone. I don't know if that's going to be good enough, but I don't think so. So I think it just takes 7
Nope.
damage. Okay, that was worth the effort.
Yeah.
An attempt was
I
made.
took the Savath?
Okay. Gosh, I don't have any defenses up.
Would have been so good if I knocked it prone. Savath would have tore it up.
I know that it doesn't have reach, is that correct? Or does this... Yeah, it doesn't have arms. Its tail... Does its tail have reach?
It actually does have root.
It can reach out its neck. Okay.
It's large enough to have reach. Yeah.
Not everything
It
has
just has
reach,
not.
by the way. Just because of their
Yeah.
size.
Well, I know like horses don't, even though they're large, for example, but yeah.
Okay, so that thought went up to window. Let me...
Yeah, these things have long necks and long tail.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna claw it some more.
Alright.
Ooh.
No. Unfortunately, that's 2 misses.
I will 5 foot
Are those
step
all your
back
bonuses?
anyways. I think so. What does it say? +5? Yeah, that's it.
Okay, you
That
5 foot step away
includes
then.
the bless.
Wait, I have a bless? Oh.
Oh yeah, everyone
Yeah,
has
you have a
bless.
bless.
Then, what is that, a +1 or a +2?
It's
It's
a
a plus
+1.
one.
+1.
It's a 6.
A 16
16 maybe.
unfortunately still misses.
Mm.
Barely.
Ah, got my hopes up.
I know. Oh well.
Alright, Asha, it's your turn.
Mysterious figure flanking
Is
with
the
me?
blind
They
one
probably
still
have like
blind?
17 then. The blind one, it's like 10
That
feet
one's
or
still
something. It's like, yeah, it's also still flying though, right? Or is it? Is it on the ground? It's really close to the ground though, because it flew down and tried to attack Maloki.
Yeah, it's closer. It's more like 10 feet off the ground now.
I thought about trying to hit it with the
Mm.
ice spikes because I can hit things up to 10 feet up, but I was like, well, it's already blind, so I should probably try to help Savath, who's taking a bunch of damage from this thing.
Going to walk or go over here. Try to smack this thing with my shield. No, I'll pull out my sword and try to smack it. There we go. Attacks. Aha.
Oh, this cloud is
And
gone.
Oh, okay.
my damage has been amazing today.
Yeah, you deal all that 4 damage.
Deal all that 4 damage.
Woo
Yep,
woo!
Did he
you did
provoke
it.
on the way there, by the way?
Hmm?
Maybe, I
Likely.
don't know. Moved like that.
It is going to try and bite you.
Oh, it did provoke? That misses.
It tries to bite, but yep, your armor protects you. Look,
It's out of my range, isn't it?
I mean, you,
the one that fled is, but not this one.
It is? Okay, you were saying it was like 10 feet off the ground, so I wanted to make sure.
Yep, but you're on a horse, so
True.
you're within range of it.
Is it logical
While
to
you're
assume I
mounted, the
could
horse's
just...
square is your square.
Okay. Okay, so then I don't have to worry about moving around or anything. Okay, so... I'm gonna do...
it's easier to hit too while it's blinded. Like a lot easier to hit.
Right. So I'm just gonna do a regular flurry with power attack.
Well, 1 hit.
Wow. One more point of damage and it would have been a full hit.
You heard it, and it hurts pretty good. Is that your turn?
Well, it was a full round action, so yep.
Alright, so this Drake has Asha on it now as well. It's gonna bite at Asha and tail slap Savat.
Okay.
Okie dokie. That misses.
Miss.
And this one is going to... It's blind and it's not happy about... it is going to withdraw and take flight again. Not fully, but withdraw so it doesn't provoke. And let's see if it actually does fly correctly, because it's blocked.
Did you say it does provoke?
It doesn't provoke. It's withdrawing.
No, it's doing a withdraw.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
getting
there
so
was a little
distant.
bit of a stumble of words, so I wasn't sure if he had said that it did withdraw or not.
Does he fly up higher
Curiosity
too as he does
being
that?
because it's flying.
Yeah, it flies back up to 20 feet off the ground.
And it gets another will
Or
save
actually,
at the end of its turn to see if it's still blind. Wow, those ones. I'm going to just do the same thing as last turn. I'm going to do the ice spears again in this square this time. So yeah, it gets another reflex save. And passes it looks like. So it takes half of both of those, so 4 damage, I guess, because it's 5 and 5 technically.
okay, whittling it down.
Yep. And that's all I do.
Savath?
Um. Now that I'm at it, more claws. Ugh.
You'll probably also need to step forward to reach.
Yeah, probably.
Yep, sorry, those are 2 misses. Low roll.
Yeah. Oh well.
Asha.
I am going to 5-foot step here.
Once you get Dragon Disciple, it'll get a lot better.
She's Dragon Disciple 1.
Once you get more levels of it, start getting like the strength bonuses and stuff.
That probably misses. Do I have a flank yet? I'm not sure.
Not yet.
Okay. We're getting there.
Maloki?
How is that one flying? Is it low to the ground still, or
It's on the ground.
no?
No,
I
the other
mean
one, he means
this
the
this
blind
one,
one.
the blind one.
That one, the blind one, it's flying 20 feet above the ground. Moving away.
Okay. Just gonna come over here and fall off my horse. Apparently, I'm gonna come over and attack it.
Okay.
Power attack,
You
of
hit.
course. Okay.
Ouch, 13. It's not looking well.
I should be happy. I'm just using my hands, and I'm not using any key points or anything, or even the 7 branch sword.
You could have pulled out the sword actually too while you were moving.
Yeah, I didn't see a need to, though.
This one takes a 5-foot step, and then it breathes. Or it shoots
Gross.
a nasty spittle.
Actually, the good news is you
Caustic
guys
spittle?
might not take any damage other than the horse, potentially. Considering Asha has acid resistance. And Maloki has evasion.
Roll me reflex saves, Asha, Maloki, and the horse.
Is Shalika the name of the horse?
Yes.
Oh my god. Well,
You even rolled 2 of them for some reason.
apparently I double clicked.
And they both failed.
I guess Maloki and the horse save, so they'll take either half or none. And Asha will take the full, because she did not save.
Minus whatever her acid resistance is.
I take 5 damages. Oh boy.
Hey, so did my horse.
So yeah, if Asha had passed, you would have taken no damage.
And then it's going to speed surge to take an additional move action this round, and it takes off into the air a bit. It's going to move like 10 feet above the ground here.
Did I ever summon Monster 1 by chance or anything?
Is
Nope,
it
I did not.
withdrawing?
No, it's just flying.
It 5-foot step first, and then it used a special ability to give itself another move action to use to fly.
Yep, the Drake's speed surge.
Yeah, speed surge.
Let's see if this one continues flying, because it's still blind. Oh, it's losing altitude.
Yeah, at least it gets a chance to no longer be blind, potentially.
Yep. He's kind of flying around here, and actually no, he can't fly right. He just can't move.
And he loses, what, 10 feet of altitude?
Yeah, so he struggles and kind of like, yeah, falls a bit. And then even though he's blind, he can still use a AoE attack. He doesn't like the monkey, so he shoots an acid cloud glob at Maloki and the horse.
Fun.
I hope your horse doesn't die. That would be unfortunate.
Right. Well, here we go. Let's find out. Ho!
At least it rolls well on its reflex saves, that's good.
It's Araxi's turn now.
Still takes like 7 damage, but... I don't really know that there's anything I really want to do here, particularly. Yeah, I think I'm just going to, like, move a little bit closer. Whee! I move closer, double move.
Hmm.
I don't think there's any point using a spell if they're running away, though. So that's
Alright,
all
so
I'm going to do.
The one I was fighting, I'm going to cast a spell and
Uh-oh, here it goes.
send
This one's not gonna get so lucky.
3 missiles at it.
Oh, those are good missiles too. It's even though it's flying and your missiles crash into it, and it's enough damage to render it unconscious, and it like crashes into the grass of the forest.
It probably also takes falling damage, too, then.
Yeah.
It fell, what, 20 feet?
Yay, it's down.
Does it take like 2d6 falling damage as well?
Alright.
Sure,
That
it'll
reminds
take
me,
some damage.
Derek in the Glass Cannon podcast, the thing with the cat's boots or whatever.
Oh God, yes, just falls off the
Jesus.
cliff.
He's just like, I'm just gonna fall off this 120-foot cliff because I have boots to make
I'm
it so all my
gonna
falling damage rolls
charge
are
this
1.
guy.
Right.
Oh, I never rolled to see if this one was not blind anymore.
Oh yeah, I might as well. That still fails.
He's still blind.
I can't remember if I
So
used my
an
reservoir
additional
points on it
2
or
to
not. I think
this.
I did. But even if I didn't, it's a 17. Like,
Does
even
a
without the reservoir points.
14 hit?
It actually does because he's blind. You're be thankful that it's blind.
And
Imagine if I was
perhaps
able to hit
prone
multiples of
since it
these with it,
fell.
though. Oh man.
Hmm.
This one didn't fall all
Flatfoot.
the way, though. Yeah, it's
Didn't it?
still hovering. No, this one fell a little bit, but it's still partially.
Oh,
It only
okay.
fell 10 feet. So it's within, like, it's above the ground, but you can still hit it. It's like low enough to the ground that you can hit it.
Well, I hit it.
It takes some damage.
It takes 11 damages.
A prone and blind would be
okay.
pretty hilarious.
Hmm. And this one is flying low at the moment.
Yeah, it's 10
Yeah.
feet up.
It's easily within your reach on the horse. Your height reach. You have no actual reach.
Sweet. Yeah. I got it. I'm gonna hit it in the face. And actually, I'm gonna spend a key point.
It's like Planet of the Apes. The monkey's riding the horse.
Oh, damn it. So this fist comes out basically lined in fire.
Ooh. Like elemental fist?
Yep. Ooh.
That hit.
Now, are you sure you didn't want to line your fist in acid?
Well, I picked fire when I took elemental fist, and I cannot take it back.
Oh, okay. Like it's.
Ooh,
Got
14.
it.
Plus 5. 5 fire
Plus 5.
damage.
Yeah. It's additional d6
Ouch.
of elemental damage because of the key
19
placement.
points of damage.
19 points of damage, and 5 of it is fire.
Well, you punch it so hard that it loses its altitude because it goes unconscious and it slams into the ground, or it grinds into the ground as it flies like a couple more feet and just, yeah, face plant.
Yeah, we did it.
Rebels!
We killed 2 of them.
Hey,
The
good
other
job.
one ran away.
Out of combat.
I go check on my horse. Who's probably like, I'm still a dumb summoned horse.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like everything's fine.
Like, I'm not very smart. But as far as I can tell, it's fine.
You could push it in front of like a breath weapon or something and use it as cover, and it wouldn't mind.
Yeah, that's actually like a thing. I was like
Oh,
reading
yeah.
about people like use communal
Some are
mount
not
to
communal,
create a wall
there's,
of
like,
horse.
wall.
Yeah, it's just horse wall. That's the only reason to take it. You don't
Instead
actually
of
want to
wall of
ride the
horse,
horses.
it's wall of horse.
Wall of horse. Yes. Need wall of force. I mean, that's like an evocation spell or something anyway, isn't it?
Wall of Force, yeah.
So that's in my.
No,
That's,
actually, I think it's transmutation.
What
Wall
did
of
you do,
horse is
Mantis?
conjuration.
oh, is it really conjuration? Oh, okay. That's in my
No,
school
wall
then.
of-
No, wall of
Force?
force is evocation.
Okay, I was
Wall
right
of
then.
horse is conjuration.
I figured it was just because magic missile, like most force effects tend to be evocation, so that's why I kind of figured that's what it was.
Hmm. Okay.
Look at my
Everyone gets
technically-
800 more experience for that.
Woohoo!
Hooray!
They were all CR4. Easily within your range.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a little worried at
That,
first when they showed up, but once we started fighting them, I kind of was like, okay, these don't seem that tough, actually. Like, once I saw that
Yeah,
the breath
the
weapon
bullet was the same CR total, but consolidated into one package.
into one creature, yeah. That makes sense. That thing was like a similar sort of thing. It was just, all of its strength was in its attacks. Like, it was easy to, it was easy enough to damage, at least.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Would have been a trivial counter if you guys all had fly. You guys should get on that.
Alright, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna cast Wholeness of Body on myself. 13.
Do we do
Ooh,
any... I guess I ask if we're gonna do anything with these drakes, because I can't think of
Nice
any.
roll.
Oh man, it's doing that thing. I love how when you move like multiple objects on roll 20, it freaks out.
Oh.
It's because of
Like,
the alignment. They're
that's
not
what
grouped
happens in-
together.
Yeah, like when you try to do that with drawings, it does the same problem. Like
Yeah.
the drawing gets all distorted. Like different parts of the drawing get moved to different spots.
Well, technically, you are
Hmm.
doing a drawing with you.
I'm moving myself and the drawing at the same time.
Yeah. If it was just tokens, it wouldn't freak out. But because it's a drawing and a token, it freaks out.
No, it freaks out
No,
when
it
you
freaks out
do
tokens as
different
well.
shapes. Because I've done that as well. I've done that before where I have like where I try to draw something and like use multiple like I draw like I mean we had the same problem in your game when I drew a face on my horse. Every time I tried to move the horse, the face got screwed up because it was like considered
Yeah,
separate
your
drawings.
horse is a shape, is what I'm saying, though.
No, we had the
Oh, yeah,
problems
yeah,
with
it's
the
its own
rug when I was in Matt's game before. No, you were in
If
the
I
game.
moved the
I
if
had
I
the
moved
rug,
just the square by itself, it's one since it's one shape, it would have been
which
fine.
is a
like,
token.
whatever. but-
Yeah.
and we resolved it by
Yeah.
tying the tokens together. So it's something about them not being tied together and
Yeah.
you trying to grab them at once and it aligning to the grid
Yeah.
awkwardly because of it.
I just find it funny.
It is funny.
He's like, "Yep, I don't know what to do with this."
If you keep doing
I
it,
don't
they
know.
like sometimes just keep getting further and further away, or just yeah.
Yeah, it's just like throwing me in random directions, so I'm kind of staying roughly on the horse. Oh wait, now it's
You're having too much fun.
yeah, I'm having a lot of fun.
Well, maybe you're just not very good at riding the horse and you're jostling about on it.
That's probably accurate. I am not very good at riding horses.
Fine, I'll heal Loki's horse.
A
too.
hippocampus
It
would be a
gets some
different
more
story.
hit points.
You want to use the Wand of Cure Light Wounds?
Yeah, I don't think I'm very good at riding
No,
those either,
I'm
honestly.
using my
But
spells.
But they
Okay.
are superior to land horses, right?
yeah, for sure.
Secret, did you heal yourself for 10?
Earlier? Yeah. Now? No.
See, the problem with
Was
horses
I supposed to?
is that
Yeah,
they're
just after
basically
this battle.
Okay. Doing it now.
basically the problem with
And then
horses is
you're
they're
doing one of
restricted to
those to the horse,
only
too?
2 dimensions of movement, whereas a hippocampus can move in 3 dimensions. It's obviously a superior mount, at least within its own environment.
The horse can move in 3 dimensions.
Huh? No, I don't see. I've never seen a horse fly.
No, it can climb hills.
That's effective, but it can't go inside the hill, so that's basically still 2 dimensions.
Yeah, but have you seen a hippocampus climb a hill?
Semantics.
No, we don't have hills underwater. Not the same way, at least.
Right.
But you can't.
But in
It can
in-
fly up and down.
On
Slow
the
number down, I
land.
should say. Well, no, that's why I said to its respective environment. A hippocampus is better in water than a horse is on land.
But so
It's
is
better
like
in water than a
everything
horse
else
is on
that
land.
swims is better in water than it is
No,
to its
horses
equivalent thing on land.
horses don't work underwater.
Yeah, your horse took some damage, Maloki, but if that were a normal horse, it would have been looking way worse than like this awesome, super bred horse.
If it were a normal
Well, he
horse,
just
it'd be
healed.
dead. It was a 6 hit
He did
points.
just heal
It's
your
up to 16
horse.
now. Yeah. It's only down 6 hit points now.
Oh, that's good.
What a sturdy creature.
Yeah,
My
it
horse
yeah,
only
it's getting a
took-
lot of
goes
praise
back
from me.
itself.
These things would make amazing, like, companions.
Could you even take
Oh,
one
like-
as a companion?
Yeah.
Oh.
Have it be your animal companion or whatever.
Maybe
Yep,
I
and it would
should,
keep its current hit die of maximum HP.
You could
Wait.
become a 5th level paladin and probably good for that too.
Nice.
Or a cavalier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose I could multi-class into paladin.
That's
No, I can't.
not
Yeah,
your
you
horse,
can
that's
do that.
Maloki's horse.
Or you have to do Tyrant.
Max
that a
is up in the
class?
lobby talking to himself.
Tyrant is an archetype for the anti-paladin.
Oh.
Is it a
It breaks them out
lawful
of the
evil?
chaotic, but yeah, it turns them lawful.
Yeah, it could be a tyrant.
There's actually also I think it's called like the Gray Paladin or something like that, which lets you
That
not, you
bullshit.
don't have to be. Yeah, it's like a really stupid archetype.
Yeah, it's really. don't ever.
I
Ask
guess it
me
is.
to
I know.
be a gray paladin.
Yeah, I do know a guy who kept trying to who really thought that paladins should not have to be lawful good. I'm like, no, they need to be lawful good. That was like one of those things that we disagreed with each other on.
It's just
pretty
like why
vehemently.
play a paladin if you're not gonna adhere to the strict code of conduct that makes
Yeah,
them a paladin.
Right, yeah, I
Right,
think that's
that's
why they
my
came out
idea
with
I
like
was
too.
war
arguing
priests in a
that
way.
there could be cases for lawful neutral paladins.
yeah, that's the Gray Paladin, and I think you're wrong.
Like,
But
yeah.
apparently
You
the
don't
Gray
think
Paladin
you could have
exists.
a paladin of
So
Abadar?
I don't know. Nope. I mean, you just
Yeah,
want to play a
because
fighter
Abadar
or a
doesn't
cavalier.
need strictly good people.
I mean,
He just needs to make sure that the checks and balances.
you have to remember what the paladin's duty is for the god in comparison to like clerics, acolytes, and whatever's.
War Priest. That's the other thing too. War Priest exists now too. So it's like if you want to play, like they have another character type you can try playing if you want to be like the kind of lawful neutral crusader type guy. You don't have to do a paladin.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are we
Do
doing with these
tyrants
drakes?
adhere to gods? Do anti
We'll be ending
paladins
session
adhere
soon,
to
but
gods?
I want to know what you do.
Like, do we do anything with these drakes, or we just kind of leave them here?
I think just leave them.
Do I know if drakes are edible?
Do I know if they're edible? Do I want to eat my own self now that I think about that? It is my blood.
Yeah,
is
be a
that
cat.
cannibalism?
Is that cannibalism?
This conversation took an interesting turn.
It's
I guess
important
we
to know.
probably don't. Like, maybe there might be like some useful alchemical ingredients or something from drakes. I don't know. You could like
They're
skin
scaled.
them for drake.
These are
I don't
technically
have
dragon
that
dragons.
interest really.
You can make dragon skin armor potentially.
Yep.
You have at that.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, I'm good too.
I think we just leave the drakes here, and that'll be a lesson to that other drake. Don't mess with us.
Yeah. Now he's got no friends, so he probably won't.
Yeah, when he comes back, he'll see his friends are dead. Either that, or he'll get pissed off and want to fight us more. but
Revenge
whatever.
because he has a brain or something. I
Or
don't
he'll
know.
just come down here and
Revenge
eat them. One of the two.
Revenge streak.
He'll either want revenge or he'll be
It
like,
was a
yeah, that was a
doppelganger
really
the whole
terrible
time.
idea.
God damn it.
Oh god, he comes back as a main villain, you
What's
know.
the tyrant archetype? Oh, I
Oh,
found
nobody did a perception
Iron
check,
Tyrant.
so this just happened.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Okay.
While we're sitting here discussing what we want to do with the Drake, something happens.
Yay.
You should just like not tell us, like something happens, and then just like next week.
Dead.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I'm sure you'll leave us on a bit more of a cliffhanger where we actually kind of know what's happening, but you could just be like, you guys have no idea. You just know something happens.
Oh.
I had a feeling it was elves. Like, we saw you fighting those drakes. And those things are endangered species.
They're our best
You're under
friends.
arrest.
These four elves emerge from the
Oh,
forest,
no.
and they have longbows at the ready.
Okay.
I tell them that
A fifth elf emerges, though. One wearing noticeably different armor, and he simply holds up a hand. And while the others don't put down their weapons, they do lower them.
Okay.
And this elf asks, "Why have you come to the Mirani forest?"
we come bringing news of dark elves in Riddleport, and we were told to talk to Eviana in Crying Leaf, and I will diplomacy this.
Damn.
That's pretty good. I'm sure with that kind of diplomacy, you mention who sent you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot off
Koala
the top
sent
of
us.
my head.
He might have actually even worded it as like, we come, like Quava told us to talk to Aviana or something, maybe.
Yeah.
Of course, maybe this guy doesn't like Quava, I don't know.
Do you know Quava?
Like Quava sent it, he's like, Quava, I hate that guy!
Good.
He must
He
die!
would do that, wouldn't he?
That son of a bitch.
That asshole!
The tribe said, no, don't do it. He goes and does it anyways. And then we're in an Avatar episode.
Everything changed when the Fire Nation
Alright,
attacked.
well, he says, in response, "Very well. I'm sure you have many questions. It would be best to allow Eviana to answer them. You should keep silent. There are many enemies in these woods." And he gestures for you to follow him.
I'll follow him.
I will do
And
so,
that's
and
where
I
we'll
will.
end.
I'll be as quiet as possible,
Yep.
which is not very quiet,
Oh, well.
but I'll try it anyway.
I'll also sense motive to make sure that I think he's not setting a trap for us. I can believe what I want.
I
This
follows.
grim-faced elf. You can pick
What's
up no motive from this this stoic elf.
Ah, freaking stoic elves. That's
Look
like
how
one of those
hard
words.
his jaw is.
That's like one of those words that like always it describes like 90% of elves. This elf is stoic. Oh, thanks. I would have never guessed.
This is a grim-looking elf.
Even by elf standards.
Yes. Look, he has like a perpetual frown.
Good for him.
But hooray!
Yeah.
We're
And
into
a
book
bird helmet.
3 proper.
Okay.
We're past all the random encounters.
Shit windstorms, man.
Yeah,
Well,
we're done
Never
with the
knew that
travel
was
For
gonna
now.
happen to
Now we're
me,
into
but-
the
Yep.
now we're into the roleplay. Although you had some roleplay with the Velashu Horse Lord.
Yeah, I had fun with that.
Best horse
Loki
North
got a
America.
pretty sweet horse.
If
yeah.
you guys ever want like good horses, you just need to like go to this region of Varissia and like track them down.
Noted.
God,
Hey,
the tyrant seems really
our horse
fucking
died.
difficult to play.
What seems difficult to play?
The tyrant, it seems way harder to play
Oh.
than the paladin.
I think it's of equal difficulty. You're just evil.
You can't do anything that's seen as willingly altruistically good.
Yeah, but there's always ways to manipulate people while seeming to be altruistic.
No, but you can't even seem.
You can't even seem to be altruistic.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
they
can have
can't
them
take
do that
actions.
for you.
You can't take action someone else might qualify as good.
Yeah.
Unless, well,
Oh, I guess it says only that such actions must always be in service of his own dark ambitions. So I guess
yeah.
I guess theoretically you could do something that like super deceptive maybe. And
Well, I mean, if like defending an ally means that you have
Yeah.
greater success in your goals, then you can do that.
I do feel
I
like this is
suppose.
probably more of an NPC archetype though. But
I think you could PC it. I think it'd be fun.
yeah.
Or a David.
I mean, I could start taking levels in Tyrant. It would be kind of silly, though.